what's up? I'm here. Got a couple off days. You know, when I got off days, I'm definitely trying to do a podcast, man. So definitely, I'm glad to be joining y'all tonight. And I'm not wearing a Raiders hat because it disappeared in December, just like the Raiders have the last two seasons. So, unfortunately, we won't be making the playoffs. Well, it's a very slim chance, so I'm a little bit upset by that. But it is what it is. Like they say, it's always next year, man. So, what's up, man?
Right about that. Right about that. My man, the Monday Night Messiah is in the building. Dalton D-Man Smith, what up?
What's up, everyone?
All right. I got the Trivia King, the Statistician Guru, the
And
Dead
he's got a lot of explaining to do tonight. A lot.
Yeah, he got a lot of explaining to do. He do. He know what's coming. My man, Eric Manzuck, the Dead Eye, what up?
I hate all of you right now so much.
Well, you got
by the way, shout out to Rise Up Family and the OnPoint Network. Obviously, you see it here. All right. You know what segment we starting to show off with? We starting to show off with Clap Them Cheeks this week. Clap them cheeks. Top 5 clap them cheeks. Yeah, y'all might want to like and share this show. Y'all might want to like and share the show because it's tough. All right. Clap them cheeks, boy. Oh, boy. Listen.
And what we mean by that is a special little noise brought to you by the MVP. All right. That's what we mean by clap those cheeks, okay?
Yeah, some cheek clapping about to go on, all right? So if your team got their cheek clapped this week, you better believe you ain't escaping, all right, the Clap Them Cheek segment, all right? You guys right now in the comment section can put your Clap Them Cheeks nominees in the comment section. Who do you think should be on Clap Them Cheeks this week? Who do you think should be on Clap Them Cheeks? All right. I'm going to wait about 30 seconds while we let people like and share the show. I also will allow you to know or let you to know or going to let you know right now that we have a call line, and the call line is 716-481-8249, okay? Yes, I know you sent that voicemail. Hold on. You sent the voicemail.
You got to use that, all right? That's a gift.
Right. Hold on. Here we go.
Yo.
That's a gift, all right? You got to use that on the segment.
It sounds like the clap them cheeks. It sounds like clapping them cheeks, all right? Clap them cheeks nominees, all right? Put it in the comment section right now. We got the Broncos, the Rams, the Squealers, okay? The Steelers, all right? People is talking about the Steelers, the Rams, all that stuff.
Did you just say the Steelers or the Squealers?
The Squealers.
Squealers.
Squealers. I like that. Whoever came up with that, it's good. There's definitely some fraudulent.
My team did some cheek clapping this week too.
Yeah.
That kickoff return with CeeDee Lamb when they tried to onside kick it, that was pretty nice. I like that. That was real nice.
Yeah.
All right. Come on and put it in there. You see the numbers in there as well. If you want to call in and let me know what your clap them cheeks moment of the week is, you can. I'm going to like and share this show. Everybody, please like and share because it's important we get as many people as possible to support. And this is almost the end of 2020, y'all. The worst year ever is almost up. So we want to have a lot of fun tonight and take advantage of it as we go into 2021. Here's my clap them cheeks. Top 5 nominees. Maybe I should have coined some music or put some music. Got some cheek clapping music ready.
Or some cheek
for this segment.
clapping noises in the background.
Nevertheless, there will be some cheek clapping music for next week. Number 5 on the cheek clapping list goes to who y'all think? I want y'all to guess who number 5 is. Somebody guess what number 5 is.
What team that got their cheeks clapped?
Or individual players.
What is number 5?
This is all football related, right? All NFL related? All
All
NFL
NFL
related. Number
football
5.
And this is all just teams, not like individual players.
Nah, this is teams.
It's
Straight
teams.
teams.
Nah, I would. I mean, shoot, I'd probably put my own team on number 5. Actually,
For me, at number 5, I ought to put the Titans and the Lions.
I definitely have to agree with putting the Raiders up there.
Number 5. Y'all ready for number 5? Number 5 on the list this week goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What?
Well,
The Baltimore Ravens beat that tail 40-14.
Yeah, but they won in
40
that
to
sense.
14.
They won in a sense too, though.
They got the number 1 pick
They got the
now.
number 1 pick. Yeah.
They're leading it.
I know, but another team did that for them, so it's not really an accomplishment.
Well, had
man.
they won, if they beat Baltimore, they wouldn't have that pick. So,
But they didn't even know that until after the game, until after they played. So can you really say that they did it? They did it in that intent? Probably not. They probably tried to win.
yeah, I think Jets are trying to win.
but that was a clapping though. You ain't lying about that, Dre. They definitely That's all I got.
Right?
Boy, they got them cheeks clapped. Doug Marrone got them cheeks clapped.
All right. With that being said, the Baltimore Ravens clapped them cheeks this week on the Jacksonville Jaguars being 1-13. They have the number one overall pick locked up because number 3 on this list. All right. Number 4 on this list is the Atlanta Falcons. Number 4.
Wait, can I ask you why they're number 4?
Yeah, I'm about to ask the same thing.
I think they should be moved up just a tad higher. And
Oh,
I could give you reasons, why.
all right. Give me a couple reasons.
Well, 2 reasons that really stand out. 1, they always blow the lead. And 2, it was Tom Brady again. 2 times Tom Brady got him. Not once, but twice.
Yeah.
Now, when you see Tom Brady on the bench and his head is down, in the second quarter, I mean, that's got to be a sight of Atlanta has seen that before. And then, boom, comes out and he claps them cheeks.
Yeah, Atlanta, if they didn't blow all those leads, they arguably would be a playoff team.
Right.
They blew like 4 leads. If they were able to sustain those leads plus the wins they had, like they would have been in like the playoff contention, probably like a 7th seed. They'd probably be around there in the NFC, man. So yeah, definitely they deserve to be a little bit higher to me.
Brady,
Yeah,
Brady
they
owns
should
them.
higher than that.
Yeah, because they their cheeks have got clapped like it's like a repeat offender. So their cheeks been getting clapped over and over. So they should be moved up, man. So yeah, for sure, man.
I'll tell you one thing though. When Mike Smith was the Falcons head coach, I remember they never blew a lead when they had like Dan Quinn and now Raheem Morris.
And Brady just owns Matt Ryan. He owns Atlanta.
Matt Ryan, he can't beat the Falcons at all.
There's
Not
no
the
question
Falcons. He can't
about
beat
it.
Tom Brady.
There's some teams that just own some players that own some team. There's some teams that own some team. I saw something the other day, just this season, and Baker Mayfield, he's been with the Browns for 3 years, 2 years, 3. He's in his 3rd year, right?
2018.
Third year. He got drafted in 18. Do you know that Ben Roethlisberger is the winningest quarterback in Brown Stadium?
That's insane.
Baker Mayfield just passed that, and he plays for another team.
That's crazy.
Baker just broke that this season as the winningest quarterback in Brown Stadium. Over Ben Roethlisberger. Not Bernie Kosar, not Brian Sight. Big Ben like owns him, It's like
so
he's won in double digit. I'm assuming, right?
Yes. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger's been playing since 2004. So
yeah, So
years.
he like got him at least 12, 13 times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You play them twice a year. You play them once a year at their place. So he's played 16 games there. And Ben Roethlisberger is the winningest quarterback in Brown Stadium until this season.
Well, with that being said, we should try to find maybe the stats on Tom Brady owning the Atlanta Falcons. All the years he's been playing. Because I'm sure this isn't the first time. I mean, these are the two most relevant times that we know of Tom Brady coming back and beating Atlanta. But I wonder how long this has been going on, and no one's actually researched it yet to pull it up to see if Tom Brady's really been owning these guys. I might have to dig into it.
Generally, those records go in division. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For double digits, it's probably going to be like a division foe. Like I believe, like Joe Montana, he had like his record over the NFC West back in the day was just like, he's playing the Saints and the Rams. Just eating them alive. Brett Favre against the Lions.
Right. Yeah, there's certain teams out there that play.
Tom Brady versus the Jets.
Yeah. Or the Bills.
I wonder,
gotta throw it out there.
They happen when those division games.
It happens.
All right, so number 4, the Atlanta Falcons.
Are we all in agreement it should have been moved up a little, though? Come on. The fact that Tom Brady and, blowing leads all year. And
yeah, I have to agree with you, Ace. They should have moved up.
Now that we know who number 3 is.
Well, you already know who number 3 is.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Eric Manzuck, where are you, friend?
Camera on Eric Manzuck.
Number 3.
I need to see your face, man.
Eric Manzuck.
Eric Manzuck.
It's all right, man. Just get it over with. It's going to take 2 minutes.
Get over with, buddy.
Get it
Eric
over with.
Eric Manzuck. Come on down.
Come on down, Eric.
You're the latest contestant on Clap Them Cheeks. Come on.
Where are you, Eric? All right, number 3.
He's hiding. It is what it is.
No, we can always go back.
Yeah, we'll revisit.
Yeah, we'll revisit.
We'll wait. We got plenty of time. Don't worry. We'll wait for you. We'll be here. We're here for you.
Eric.
We're gonna be your support system tonight, bro. Don't worry about it. We're gonna take care of you, man.
Eric, where are you?
Yo, I was just pulling that up, Dre. Yo, sorry. Yo, pulling it up. That thing.
Eric Manzuck. For the Clap Them Cheeks segment.
Y'all literally just pulling it up too.
Here,
Oh my God. Come on, Eric.
Number 3 is obviously the winless Jets. The winless Jets, folks. Clap those cheeks. How did you let the winless Jets beat you at home? Sean McVay, I got an issue with you. All season, you've been giving us this illusion that you're a great team and that you're going to do something in the playoffs. But then you get them cheeks clapped at home by AARP, Frank Gore, and company. I need some explanation. Make it make sense for me. What in the world just took place at SoFi? Is it SoFi?
Yes, it is SoFi.
I believe so. Yeah.
Good God Almighty! Somebody explain it to me. How did you get beat by the winless Jets?
They had too much time off.
Yeah, too much. Oh, he left, guys. He left.
Oh,
dang, man.
Well, we're gonna catch you on the rebound, buddy. You can't hide forever.
You can't hide, though.
Don't worry.
By the way, y'all hear a joke though? Okay, like we all know, Rams scored 3 points in the Super Bowl. They lost to the winless Jets by 3 points.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Three's their lucky number.
Yep. 3's their lucky number for the Rams. That's all I got to say.
I think the common thing for all of this is you have to, and you hear football coaches say it all the time. My coaches used to say it to me. I say it to the players that I've had. You have to come prepared every week. If you come out there lethargic and overlooking people, bad things can happen. We've seen teams that started off hot or having a good season, and they come out there lethargic one week and they get embarrassed. I remember the 98 Vikings with Randy Moss and Chris Carter and them losing. I remember John Elway and them and Terrell Davis and Shannon Sharp losing to Jacksonville Jaguars and Natron Means.
Yeah.
When Jacksonville was an expansion team. You know, we saw the Patriots one time get beat down by the Ronnie Brown and them with the Wildcat. They broke out the Wildcat that one week, and Ronnie Brown ran all up and down the field on the Patriots. So it's just a constant reminder that if you go out, we saw the Chiefs this season get beat down by the Raiders. And Josh Jacobs ran all up and down the field on them. So if you come out there overlooking people, these are professional athletes with pride, with mortgages and wives and girlfriends. They don't want to be humiliated. Most of them have, some pride, and don't nobody want to be embarrassed. And if you come out there overlooking somebody, you will get them cheeks clapped. That's the common thing.
A prime example to piggyback off what Marcus just said is what happened tonight.
Yeah.
Prime example.
It is. It is. You get used to, we just talked about the thing with Baker Mayfield and the Steelers beating the Browns down all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what the Bengals, what it was for the Bengals tonight? It was the Bengals Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
you know what? We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, but guess what? We're going to ruin it for you. You play.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. Because number 2 on Clap Them Cheeks.
There it is.
Is the Steelers getting them cheeks clapped.
Yeah.
By the Bengals.
By the 2-win Bengals. The 2-10-1 Bengals.
Now, I would like to say that I've taken the Bengals against the Steelers both times this year, and I'm 1 for 1.
Well, it goes back to my saying, or actually
go.
not my saying. Stephen A. Smith. Even a dead clock is right twice a day. So if you keep picking, eventually you're gonna pick right.
You know what it is? I don't know what it was.
Pittsburgh is kind of a fraud, bro.
Yeah, I just feel like Cincinnati, I feel like they'd be the team that would want to come out and beat Pittsburgh. That's what I thought last time, and that's why I picked them again this time. I was like, they got the most to prove in that division, where they're at, because they
and you got to remember, Pittsburgh always Cincinnati doesn't like Pittsburgh because
right.
Their one shining moment to make the playoffs. Remember, they ran into Carson. They ran into Carson Palmer's leg, and they ruined their season. And I think they ended up winning the Super Bowl or going to the Super Bowl that year. The Steelers.
And here's the thing: when you're on top, man, everybody's gunning for you.
Yeah,
and
true.
I'm really interested to see, and we'll see. This is the next stage of the maturation, but I'm really interested to see how the Bills handle success, already clinching the division. And then these last 2 games, because I think you see, because the Patriots they got eliminated last week.
They got eliminated yesterday.
They got eliminated. So for them, if we're not going to the dance, what's the next best thing?
But what you got to understand is that now with Pittsburgh taking a loss, so that gives Buffalo a shot. They're in the number 2 seed right now. So that plays different. So now maybe, I don't think the Bills are going to just sit back. Now they're like,
opportunity to maybe, with 2 games left, with 2 games. I don't know if y'all could get the number 1 seed. There's 2 games left.
No, nobody's going to get the number 1 seed. But I mean, at the end of the day, whoever gets the 2 seed, it's going to benefit them one way or the other. Because if the Bills get the number 2 seed, they're going to play Baltimore, which I think they can easily Baltimore or Miami, and they have familiarity with Miami. Same thing with Pittsburgh. If they get the number 2 seed, it's going to benefit them because they're going to have the familiarity with Baltimore, and they match up pretty decent against the Dolphins. So whoever gets that number 2 seed, it's definitely a benefit, and it's a big difference from the second and the third, just based on the opponent.
I would actually like to see that matchup, Pittsburgh versus Miami. I think that'd be a good matchup of high caliber defenses.
Woo. Man, Miami's defense.
Yeah, I tried to tell you.
No joke. I'm
I
going to
was
say it
telling
again.
you.
I said this at the beginning of the season. I'll say it again. The Miami Dolphins, they might make the playoffs this year. They might not.
Mhm.
But I will tell you this: they are one good draft away from being really, really good.
Mhm.
They're one draft away. You look at defensively, they're set. I think they need a number 2 wide receiver. They got a stud tight end, and I think that they need another piece, maybe on the offensive line, and a stud running back. And I think when they get those 2 or 3 pieces, look out, man, because I think they're coming. And I think in the next few years, it's going to just be the Bills versus the Dolphins battling for that division.
Just like old times.
It's going to be just like the 80s and early 90s, man.
It's like
That's
the old
what it
times.
used to be. Jim Kelly and Dan
Marino.
Marino. In the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, that's what it was,
All right, Dre,
Oh.
who's number 1?
Number 2, obviously, you heard what it was.
Mhm.
For those who did not hear, number 2, clap them cheeks. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight, getting them cheeks clapped by a 2-win, third-string quarterback, Cincinnati Bengals. So the Steelers, y'all got them cheeks clapped. Number one is now the overall number 2 seed in the AFC. I don't know how y'all thought Atlanta was going to take those 3 that was 1, 2, and 3, but I don't know how y'all moving Atlanta at all. But number 1 is the Denver Broncos. Chadwick George, where are you exactly, Mr. Lockman?
I did the vault with him earlier today, man. I think he's not available right now.
That's work. The Bills Broncos game is worse than the. It's worse than the. That's worse.
Oh yes, it's worse when you get almost a 50 dropped on you. You got almost 50 points dropped on you.
I gotta agree.
That's worse than losing to a winless team.
I gotta
Yeah,
agree.
I thought that's the same thing.
That's worse than losing to a. That's worse than losing to a winless team that was going to have the number 1 pick in the draft.
But that's the thing. You can say a winless team.
Number one is the Buffalo Bills clinching the AFC East 25 years with 48 points getting dropped on your dome at home with Denver Broncos. I want to thank John Elway for having such a dismal organization.
And you only had 93 passing yards going into the fourth quarter, and none of your receivers had any catches going into the fourth quarter. That's a little embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing.
That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. But there is nothing worse than losing to a team that's going to have the number 1 pick in the draft.
Oh, that's okay.
The number 1 pick in the draft.
Watch this. Styles make picks. Not just like
Styles make fights.
They make fights and they make picks. The number 1 pick is the Buffalo Bills clapping them cheeks to win the AFC East division for the first time in 25 years by dropping almost a 50 spot on the Denver Broncos head.
And it could have been more. I mean, Josh threw for a lot of touchdowns that didn't count. I mean, it could have got out of control. I just want to throw that out there. Could have been a 60 piece or a 65 piece. It was getting real. The refs were saving it.
Absolutely. So the number one pick to clap them cheeks this week, and I see it's very confrontational and very disputed. There's a lot of dispute about the 5 that was chosen. Now, you can put in the comment section yourself how you would want your list for Clap Them Cheeks to be. All right? Regardless of the fact, the common denominator in all of this, like my man Marcus Best says all the time, the common denominator is your team got them cheeks clapped this week. You got clapped and badly. I mean, it was terrible. Moving on, though, because we got more to talk about. It's time to show me the madness. Show me the madness. Top plays of the week. Folks, I got something special for you guys. I got something special for you this week on Show Me the Madness, all right? Show Me the Madness top plays week 15. Here they go as follows, folks. You get to see this firsthand. Commentary. I need a whole lot of commentary. And y'all can like and share this too. All right. It's so good that it's got to load up them top plays. Them top plays for the week got spice written all over. We got spicy written all over. Now, here we go. The Raiders kick it off. The Raiders are going to kick off the top plays of the week, folks. That don't look like is that what I think it is? Who is this? Who is this, Donovan?
Marcus Mariota, man. Marcus Mariota.
Wow, Marcus Mariota.
He's looking hella unfamiliar right now.
Yeah, that was a dime he dropped to Waller too on that pass, on that touchdown pass. That was a dime right there.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Donovan.
What's up?
Do we have a quarterback controversy in Vegas?
We absolutely do. We absolutely have a quarterback controversy.
Last night. We
Yep.
told you last night what was
Can
going
I
on.
ask you a question? Was that a dime that he threw the interception to? Right there? That was a dime too? That was a dime.
No,
Look at this.
That wasn't a dime. But the one to Waller was a dime, man. Considering the guy hadn't played in over like almost 2 years. So, I mean, he went in there and did his thing.
Sometimes you need new scenery. That might be it for him.
I think Marcus Mariota. Look. We have to remember he was the number 2 pick in the draft, man. You know, and sometimes you gotta look. Sometimes that change of scenery. I remember Marcus Mariota with the John Gruden quarterback camp. You know what I'm saying? The John Gruden that he does with the quarterbacks and all of that. So we'll see.
It's the Tannehill effect. We talked about it last night.
Getting a change of scenery.
Yep.
All right. We seen Drew Lock fumble the football. Jerry Hughes with the 21-yard touchdown run.
Man, what a disappointment that had to have been for the Denver defense. They could not tackle Jerry Hughes. He didn't do anything spectacular to run the ball back. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
He just, the ball was out there. He had it all the way out. He was just dancing around. Unbelievable by the Broncos defense.
That guy who's number 3 on the MVP list, Josh Allen, throwing this one, Stephon Diggs. Oh, is the catch?
So who do you have ranked above Josh Allen as MVP?
You know,
that is the question.
You know he's got the homer pick.
Pat Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers took a decline this week personally off the MVP list with that performance, though.
Yeah, I agree with Ace on that one.
I concur as well.
Against the Bears?
Yeah. Did you see his numbers?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was against the Panthers.
They played Carolina.
The Panthers. Them numbers weren't spectacular. He didn't do anything. That was the Aaron Jones show.
I mean, it happens sometimes. I mean, you have games where you don't look. We have some players that when they have a bad game for Aaron Rodgers is like 275 yards. When he throws for 275, we're like, what the hell happened to Aaron Rodgers? If Patrick Mahomes goes out there and throws for like 285 and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, we're like, oh my God, he had a terrible game. But that's like a good game for most quarterbacks because we have them at such a high. We put them on such a high, platform that when they have just a regular game for what most quarterbacks have, we're like, oh my God, he had a bad game. That's still not a bad game. What were his numbers in that game?
I believe he only threw for what was that? 146.
Right.
I'm gonna pull it up for you in 1 second there, but
It's 146.
it was 146. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many touchdowns and interceptions?
Only one touchdown.
One
No
touchdown.
interceptions.
Interceptions.
Yeah, let's check
No.
the interceptions. No interceptions.
He didn't throw an interception.
Sometimes, and then sometimes you look at like game flow. We know that Aaron Rodgers can light it up for 300-400 yards, but when your running back is running all up and down, and Aaron Jones is running all up and down the field, we don't need you this week. You know what I'm saying? Some teams, their quarterback has to come out every week and have a great game because he's
Right.
they don't have a good running game. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, though, you got to take him down a notch on the MVP list and maybe move Josh Allen up on the MVP list.
Watch this. I have no problem. Putting Josh Allen at number 2. But here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers has thrown 40 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
I get it.
Are you sure you want to take him off the number 2 spot?
Based off this week's performance, I mean, Josh looked pretty lit up this week, and
he did. In fact,
definitely making a case. So
you can make a
but
case.
But
number 1.
The MVP is an accumulation award.
No,
did we totally drop Josh Allen off the map when he got blown out by the Titans? He was still in the MVP conversation, but we can't say that he had a fumble and an interception in that game. We didn't just say
that was like kind of early in the season though.
Yeah, he wasn't really in the conversation at that time.
I understand, but he still was in the talk for the MVP. Now there's guys that started off hot like Ryan Tannehill that we don't even have in the top 5 no more. And Russell Wilson's not in my top 5 anymore either, because he's kind of declined a little bit, And I still think we need to put that unicorn up there in that consideration too.
All right, so you guys can call in too. This is Show Me the Madness. All right, stay on the commentary for the love of God. I gotta pause the commentary. Gotta pause the highlights. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers back. Give it to Aaron. Oh my goodness! Do you see that hole?
Wow.
Moses parted the Red Sea on that play.
You don't have to throw the ball when your running back is running the ball down their throats. You don't really need them in a game like that.
DJ Moore, nice catch right there. Oh, this was the play of the game too. Teddy Bridgewater.
I'm pretty sure DJ Moore went off, man, in that game.
He did. He had over 140 yards in that game.
That's the thing about good teams, man. The good teams, man, they always take advantage of the turnovers, man.
That's what you got.
Hold on, let me read some of these comments. Oh my goodness.
Capitalize.
What's up? Chuck Thomas is in the house. He said, just get to the AB catch. You know what? Just fix this Wi-Fi. I mean, Wi-Fi is pretty terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. Green Bay has to win out in order for Aaron Rodgers to be MVP because Mahomes' competition has been better. Packers play soft schedule. What happened against the Bucks? Packers equals Steelers schedule. I don't know if I agree with that.
That's not a great comparison whatsoever. They need to get their facts straight.
Not at all.
They need to get their facts straight.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's definitely a stretch.
Now, if anything, you want to say maybe the Seahawks schedule as a comparison to Pittsburgh, and I know that to be a fact because I was talking about it for weeks.
Or you can say the Browns have capitalized off that same schedule as well because they're in the same division. But that's another story. But I'm thinking the Browns kind of capitalized too. I think that whole division has just had a soft schedule. So look at the teams and look at their success, man. It's just indicative of who they play, and it really hasn't been that many good teams.
Oh, what a play right there. Did you see that play right there? Sure did you see that play? He jumps the lineman to sack Tannehill in the end zone. What a play right there. All right, Detroit actually had a play of the week. Matthew Stafford looking, pump fakes twice, 3 times, going down the field. Marvin Jones.
But they ended up getting their cheeks clapped. So yeah.
Yes, they got their cheeks slapped 46-25. Here comes the King. Woo! Look at the run.
Here
Just
it
look at the
comes.
run.
Here it comes. Jesus.
Derrick Henry. Folks, where do you have Derrick Henry, the King Henry, in the conversation?
At 4.
Number 4, number
At
5.
4. Behind the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are generally going to always get that consideration. That's just what it is generally. But I think his contributions to the Titans is just without him. He is a one-man show. And once again, he over here doing that decapitating people with that damn stiff arm, man. He did it again this week. Man, when that guy gets his
the AB catch right here, y'all. There it is. The AB catch that he wanted to see is on here. Top plays.
Yeah, go figure this week. AB got his catch. Des Bryant got his catch. Look at that.
Chuck Thomas, they're still one and done in the playoffs, anyways.
One and done.
Let's just be real.
One and done.
Well, but shout out to Chuck Thomas, man.
All right, look at this right here. Minshew looking like a gardener that got Minshew. This week.
He needs to enjoy his last few weeks of being a starting quarterback in the NFL because come draft time, he can go ahead and you're gonna be out of there, buddy.
Yep, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is right there, man.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is there.
Enjoy your last few weeks of being a starting quarterback, buddy.
All right. With that being said, we are not promoting any beer on this show at all. All right. Getting back to it in just a moment. I got a question for you guys. As the playoffs come around, who do
playoffs?
you think, as the playoffs come around, playoffs.
The playoffs
come around, who do you think will show the madness? Who's really going to step up in the playoffs? What players do you think will step up in the playoffs? Tremendously.
Well, if they make the playoffs, the guy who I really think is going to show off whenever the playoff starts, I got one for you right here. I'm going to say J.K. Dobbins. I think J.K. Dobbins, if the Ravens are actually able to make it, and they're still in the dogfight over there with the Steelers and with the Browns, but if they get into it, I think J.K. Dobbins, I think we're going to see a star is born. And another person, I think, because of what they gave up for him, the person I think, and I'm hoping he gets well, especially after suffering that injury. I expect Stephon Diggs to put on a show. Those are my two guys. Stephon Diggs and J.K. Dobbins.
I'm going to piggyback to Stephon Diggs because, he's already had success in the playoffs, and now he's going to be with a new team. So, he's going to continue that success, with the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen at the helm. So I think he's a guy that he'll continue to shine in the playoffs as he's did in previous years. And my other guy is going to be the Cheetah. I'm sure he's going to razzle and dazzle in the playoffs.
Yeah, and we saw yesterday. I don't know if everybody has seen it, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's out for the rest of the season, man. The regular season, and those high ankle sprains for a guy who runs like the way he runs, I don't think that's just like a 2 or 3 week injury. I think we can actually
multiple months.
Kind of lingering, and I think the guy that we got to look in there. I don't know how the extent of his injury, but maybe Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, but he's injured too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the extent of his injury was. He just got kind of rattled a little bit.
Well, I looked up about Le'Veon Bell.
I think he just got
no update on him.
So that goes back to our conversation we were having last night about Marshawn Lynch being available. And now you have 3 teams that could use a running back of his caliber right now.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Kansas City. That's an interesting choice.
I think Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's problems are way more than the running back, though. I think with Pittsburgh, to me, the thing that made Pittsburgh special was their defense, and they started taking injuries at very critical places on their defense. Their defense is what made them good last year. I mean, even though they were 8-8, their defense was elite. In the beginning of this season, their defense was elite. And when you start losing your core players, you lost your other elite pass rusher in Bud Dupree. You lost Devin. Is it Bush or White? Bush, was it Bush? I get them as Devin Bush and Devin. It's Bush, right?
It's Bush.
You lost your lot, and then you lost your backup linebacker and Spillane, the one who cracked Derrick Henry. You start having injuries there. I think that's really what it is. James Conner's always hurt. He didn't play again tonight, and I just think that after a while you have that war of attrition where the teams that generally have success are the ones that are the healthiest at the end of the season. They're just not very healthy right now.
Yeah, they're not very healthy, and they don't seem to have a lot of energy either, if you ask me, based off what I've seen today.
Yeah, I got the two on my list. I would probably say I would say AJ Brown from the Titans, and then I would go Jonathan Taylor from the Colts.
Oh, that's some good picks there. That's some really good picks there.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, he's really stepping it up. He's really stepping it up.
Yeah, and I feel like Jonathan Taylor, man, he's kind of getting hot at the right time, and then Brown. I mean, I think a lot of teams are going to really focus on Derrick Henry, so I think he'll have a lot of opportunities in the receiving game to rack up a lot of yards, man. So those are my two.
One thing I would like to see the Colts do is play a little bit more of Pittman. I don't know. He was hot for a few weeks, and then he just fell completely off the radar.
I wish take some shots with some shots with him down the field. But they're really making an effort to run the ball with Taylor. They're really making it. It's making it where Phillip Rivers is having a lot of easy throws because they are stacking the box to try to stop this kid.
Right. Yeah, they got weapons all over the place over there in Indy too, and no one's talking about that.
I mean that they have probably the best offensive line in the game as well. So
right, that's gonna be a tough team there. That's one.
They're definitely gonna be a tough out.
Yep.
Look at that. All right, and that is your Show Me the Madness episode there.
Here we go.
Showing y'all the madness. All right. So make sure y'all like and share. Again, we here, of course. This is Monday Night Madness. Having a lot of fun with it. Letting the guys talk. This is one of those shows where you can just let it all hang out. Talk about what you want to talk about, need to talk about during the week. We got picks to make this week. Starting with Friday's game. Marcus, you can say your picks for Friday. I know you got an Alphabets football show to do on Friday. Save your picks. But we're going to get to these picks. Minnesota goes to New Orleans again. We know what happened when New Orleans plays Minnesota for some reason. Miracles happen.
There's a curse there.
Miracles happen. Put it in the comment section. I want your picks in the comment section. All right. Here we go. All right. Minnesota, New Orleans. Who you got, Will?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Two things. This is tough for me because I usually do my picks on Wednesday, but I'll go through the list and I'll go with you. And I'm gonna have to pick New Orleans on this. The way there's already a little bit of trouble in paradise over there with Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. We see that little, there's a little bit of static there. I don't know. I just think I think the Saints bounce back. They took a loss to the Chiefs, but they're going to bounce back and they're going to show, why they're who they are.
Well, Dalton, the Saints fan has popped up. The Monday Night Messiah.
I've been here the whole time. I was just mute the
Oh,
whole
I
time.
know. Oh, I know you've been here. I know. And it's a perfect opportunity for you to tell us: is there trouble in paradise in New Orleans?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean,
go ahead.
well, honestly, I mean, we lost the Eagles 2 weeks ago, and we lost one of the best teams in the AFC, the Chiefs. I mean, I know Michael Thomas is out. I mean, Drew Brees, he just now got back. I mean, he wasn't 140% healthy that time. I mean, like what Ace been telling me, like they still need to run the ball a lot.
I've been saying it. Why don't you use Kamara? I mean,
Somebody told me if Taysom Hill would have played Sunday, they would have won that football game.
No, they wouldn't.
It's out of their mind.
That was an ignorant thinker that said that too.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
It was an ignorant thinker that said that.
What happened was in the beginning of the season, they were very
shout out to
successful.
my boy Dennis Holmes, but he was the one that made that ignorant comment.
During the beginning of the season, Kamara was very successful with the screen passes, and they were doing Kamara and Murray out there on the field. I don't know why they steered away from that. It makes no sense.
Because they started doing that gimmicky ass offense with Taysom Hill. Yep. Gimmicky when you want to sit. Look, like I said before, I'll say it again. When you have defensive coordinators that hadn't really seen Taysom Hill play, and it's just like I was talking earlier about years back when the Dolphins came out and ran the Wildcat on the Patriots, and then everybody tried to start running it. If the staple of your offense is your quarterback running the ball 20 times a game and throwing it 5 or 6 times, eventually those defensive coordinators are going to say, you know what? You're going to have to throw the ball because we're going to stack the box and we're not going to let you run. We're going to play contain. We're going to put a spy on you with one of these linebackers or a safety, and you're going to have to make reads down the field. And Taysom Hill has showed, in this little time, he had a little bit of success the first couple of weeks, especially whenever he was still being listed as a tight end. But anyways, eventually the defensive court, and helped me win my fantasy week against
I had to yawn.
Eventually defensive coordinators, they catch up to that gimmicky stuff. That's just what it is, and it's gimmicks. The way that you win in the NFL is your quarterback making plays, standing in the pocket, or even outside the pocket, not just standing in the pocket, but throwing the ball, making his reads and going through his progressions and making throws down the field. Not your quarterback running 20 times a game, going 7 of 17, throwing the ball for 85 yards. That's just not how you win. It's just not a good formula. So that's all it was.
And to be honest with you, like if Taysom Hill and James Winston were to start against the Chiefs, no, they still wouldn't have won. I mean, Chiefs would still beat us anyway. And with the end effort score, though, but like also about the Vikings, what Ace is saying about this whole Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, like Vikings with Kirk Cousins, it's been a lot of drama for the Vikings. So,
if I'm Jameis Winston at the end of the season, I'm flipping off Sean Payton and I'm leaving. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm feeling some kind of way. Because I'm feeling like you lied to me or you tricked me. That's how I'm feeling. Because basically I'm in the same with Jameis Winston. I mean, let's think about it. He's in the same predicament that he was when he left Tampa Bay.
Right.
Because you didn't get to play this season, really, when you had the opportunity when Drew Brees went down. Now I can't really make any money because the last tape that you had on me was me throwing 30 interceptions in Tampa Bay. That's the last. That's the last film that you have on.
So he had no opportunity at all to redeem himself.
Right.
And show that he's a better quarterback now that he learned from his mistakes.
I'm in the same situation. Jameis is in the same situation that he was this offseason with leaving Tampa Bay. And it's like, well, is he damaged goods? Is he not that good? Did we evaluate this guy wrong, making him the number 1 pick coming out of Florida State? you're in the same predicament. At least like a guy like Teddy Bridgewater, when what's his face went down, when Drew Brees went down, he got an opportunity to play. He went. Did he go undefeated or lost one?
No, he was undefeated that time.
He's undefeated. You cash your chips in. You get you a nice little contract with the Panthers, get you a nice little $25 million contract with a year with the Panthers, and get to restart your career. Jameis Winston, he's gonna have to sign another look-see deal. We're gonna take a look at you and see what you got.
You know what helps him? You know what helps him though? Let me tell you what helps him. I'm going to tell you exactly what helps him right here, and it's what helped Teddy Bridgewater. He's still sitting in the same room. He's still sitting in the same room with Drew Brees. Right?
Okay. But so does Taysom Hill.
Tyson Hill's only lost how many games since he's been a starter?
No, he lost his one time.
One time.
Yeah. But do we think any better of Taysom Hill after what we've seen?
He was who I thought he was.
Yeah, I think
he's a gadget.
I think he's a quarterback that's
a gadget.
Pretty much he's a game manager. He's like a Tim Tebow. He's like a game manager, and I think he did a good job of that. And he relied on their defense. Bridgewater did pretty much essentially the same thing. He just didn't mess up the game. Like he didn't do anything spectacular.
I don't want to say when you say game manager, to me that's kind of an insult to a quarterback. When you say a guy's a game, he's a gimmick guy. He's a gimmick guy.
I'll say this about Taysom Hill though. Like ever since Drew Brees got injured, we all saw him. He's been fumbling the ball. He hasn't held on the ball.
Yes, because he's running the ball like a running back. He's running the ball 15, 20 times a game. And if the that's the main ingredient in your offense, I'm sorry. Number one, your quarterback's not going to survive. You're not going to keep running your quarterback out there on quarterback dives and quarterback sweeps and think your quarterback's going to have a long career. The defense, what they're going to start doing is teeing off on them. And I don't care how big you are. We've seen mobile quarterbacks where they just keep running them. And what's the one common thing we've seen with all of that? They get broke off. They get broke up. Cam Newton, we look at Tom Brady, he's 43. You don't know how old Cam Newton is?
Yeah, he's 32.
He's
31. I'm sorry.
He's 31 years old.
31.
He's 31. For a quarterback, 31 years old is not that old. And Cam Newton looks terrible.
Looks broke down.
He looks terrible because the bottom line was in college they ran him. They ran him at Auburn, and then in Carolina when he got drafted number 1, they ran him. He never had to learn how to read a defense. He never had to work on his throwing motion because he could still win games by running the football. But when you take the beating like he took, by the time you're 30, you're damaged goods. You're damaged good. He's damaged good. He's 31 years old and he's damaged goods. And the only reason that Taysom Hill isn't damaged goods is because he's 30 years old and he never got to play. But if he played that style the whole time,
right,
in his NFL career, by now he'd be done, dude. He'd be done.
All right, Dre, who's up? What's on the docket next?
By the way, I didn't get my pick yet.
Yeah, that's right. D-Man got to get his pick in. I'm sorry.
I think the Saints, they have a good chance to beat the Vikings. There's no way they're losing 3 in a row.
I know. I just think the Vikings got their number, so I got the Vikings again.
Yeah, I don't see it just because of the problems over there. It's starting to unfold already.
Oh, before Dre goes to the next one, let's not forget the Saints defense. They're still doing good though.
Yeah, don't let that Chiefs game fool you. That defense is still there.
Let's talk about Tampa Bay and Detroit.
Oh. I kind of wish Matt Patricia was there so Brady could. No, let me stop.
I want to say this. Shout out to my man Dennis Holmes, the ignorant thinker. When he talks about, I think he has a segment on the show called Trash Ass Players. Well, he needs to have a thing on there called Trash Ass Organizations. And the Detroit Lions are not just one of the worst teams in the NFL. They're one of the worst organizations in all the professional sports. All the sports, baseball, football, basketball, soccer, badminton,
Badminton.
bowl.
Did he just say badminton?
Badminton.
They're bad. They just it's like just a cursed bad place. I mean, not the city. I mean that no offense to anyone from Detroit, the city of Detroit. I know some people from the city of Detroit, but your football team is terrible. They just do the dumbest stuff. They've wasted some of the greatest players we've ever seen play. They wasted Barry Sanders. They wasted Calvin Johnson. They wasted Ndamukong Suh. They're a bad franchise. They go through coaches every other year, and they're going to be bad again. They're going to be bad again. Now Matthew Stafford, he's winding up his career. He's winding down his career. And so in the next couple of years, they're going to be needing to draft a quarterback if they don't this offseason. And then they start it all over again and be terrible for whoever this next quarterback is.
Right.
So who you picking?
The Detroit Lions are the Cleveland Browns of the NFC. That's what they are.
I'll make you pick.
Who you picking to win?
I'll pick.
Pick. Come on, pick. With all that said,
I know you went into a whole soliloquy, man, about all that shit, man.
Whoa.
They're just terrible,
If
man.
the Fords heard you say this right now, they'd be blown away. I can't.
I wish I could talk to the Fords.
Gotta put a hit on this guy.
Yeah. You're getting taken out. Look out the window right now.
I just don't understand how you can be a billionaire and just put that type of product on the field, just like year in and year out. You're the Fords, like the people who made cars.
They just care about the profit, though.
They found on road dead. That's where the cars is at. Found on road dead.
Man, they're really terrible.
I heard they got bad roads out there too. That's what I hear.
They do. I've been there a couple times.
And they got
I've been to the Dirty D, man. They say they call it Dirty D for a reason, man. It's not the greatest place.
I have a proposal. I would love to go to the owners meeting. I would really love to go to the owners meeting and like the rules committee. I would make a proposal. If you come in last place with the number one pick for several years, like several times in a year, you have to forfeit you have to move to the CFL, and the CFL gets to send a team to the NFL, and that'll stop people from.
So you're doing like some European soccer type stuff.
You see
that's what I'm doing. Like you're not worthy to be in the NFL. You're not going to keep just sitting up here and not like you have to earn your way back into the NFL. That's what I would do. And one of my fantasy leagues, what we do is like you don't just automatically get the number one pick. You have to earn the number one pick. I would like to see them implement something like that in the NFL, where whoever the worst two teams are, like Jacksonville and the Jets, at the end of the season they have to play a game to win, where they can't just tank. You have to, if you're 1 and 2, you have to. There's a playoff type game between the people who have 1 and 2, and they have to play for the number one pick. That's what I do, and that stop all that tanking crap too,
That's
man.
an interesting concept. I haven't actually.
By the way, like and share the show, man. This is Monday Night Madness, man. We're going over the picks right now.
So make your pick, Marcus. Come on, man.
you still
dodging the pick, man.
I'm reserving,
pick, baby. Come on now.
I'm reserving all my picks for Friday. I got to save some content.
You can't make picks.
All right, I will. I'm gonna say Tampa's got this one. All right, I'm gonna pick Tampa, and I usually don't do my picks until Wednesday, and you guys know how that goes. But I'm gonna take Tampa with this.
I'm gonna go with Tampa as well.
Okay, to be honest with y'all, I don't care if they suck. I don't care if the Lions suck though. But I hate the Buccaneers. I would never go for rivalry. Y'all can laugh all y'all want to, but I'm taking Lions though, because I would never pick the Buccaneers with Tom Brady.
Dang.
Damn,
That hatred runs deep,
yeah,
man.
that's serious business right there. I respect it. Shit, it is what it is.
You heard what the man said. He's taking the Lions. He is taking the Lions, hoping they get off Pride Rock this week. Dude, this is easy. It's Tampa Bay. Taking
If
Tampa
somebody
Bay.
told you they were gonna win, they lying. All right.
Right.
You like that?
Bucks win and Evans goes off, said Chuck Thomas. Of course, it's Packers all day. You know that.
Is there any Kenny Galladay this week, or is he out again?
He's out again, dude, man. That the
I thought he was
biggest
on IR for a
disappointment.
minute. I thought he was on
Galladay
IR.
is killing me, man.
Yeah, Galladay's. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I thought he's on IR.
Last time
Marvin Jones Jr. been killing people too, and T.J. Hawkinson nearly cost me. T.J. Hawkinson nearly cost me this week, man. That dude got -1 points, man.
I seen those stats. Man, he's the number 4 tight end. That's not
Trash.
Yeah, terrible. That's pretty terrible.
All right.
Trash ass.
Who you
All
got
right,
next?
moving right. Yeah, who you got? Moving up right along. Donovan, you made your pick?
Yeah, I made the pick.
Tampa Bay.
I did not pick Detroit. Never.
I did not pick the 3-1-3.
Anybody who said Detroit's gonna win, they lying. All right, they lying. Just
So I guess that'll be me if that happens.
they're lying.
Now, if the Detroit Lions win this week, I'm going back and I'm saying, Dalton, congratulations.
Yeah, Dalton.
That's all I'm gonna say. Congratulations, Dalton.
Dalton will be an honorary member of getting his cheeks clapped. By making such a mistake, man.
Who's next?
I just don't want to go for the Buccaneers. That's why I picked the Lions.
All right. So next on the docket is obviously San Francisco with Arizona. It's in Arizona. Arizona's fighting for some playoff rights. Hey, Sharon, what's up? Sharon Mullen, what's up?
Hey, Sharon.
Of course, Chuck Thomas said, Marcus, stop talking about Detroit when you know you got a Cadillac.
I've never owned a Cadillac, to be perfectly honest with you. I've never owned a Cadillac. I'll tell you what, though, that damn new Escalade. Woo, I saw that. I went to the post office, man. That new Escalade, the one with Regina King in the commercial. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That damn thing was midnight.
Chuck Thomas already in the comment section. Pittsburgh lost, Sharon. Didn't know if you heard. Oh, shoot.
Why don't you tell Chuck Thomas to come on the show, man? He in the comments, man. Just come on the show.
Buck know he can come on here at any point in time. Buck know he can
All right,
come on
real
here.
quick, while you guys are doing all that, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Arizona got this game, and it's not even gonna be right how they're gonna do it. Did you see what they did just the other day? Did you see
yes,
it?
I did.
You see the stats? Did you see what they were doing? Thank
you very much, Dennis Holmes, by the way, for that nice dub piece. They
were clapping cheeks, my man. They were
the worst.
clapping cheeks.
The team is the worst team in the NFC, by the way. The last ranked. Did y'all know that the Eagles was last ranked? They're the worst team in the NFC. Did y'all know that?
Of course we knew that.
Oh, okay.
Of course we did. Who else would it be?
Wow.
Who else would it be? Now, let's be honest here. Who else would it be? Chicago?
When the Cowboys won that game, I was mad. Y'all need to y'all messing with my damn draft pick, man. Y'all messing
So
with
the
my
Eagles
draft
honestly have the worst record in the NFC?
Yes, they do.
Wow. Dennis, you have some explaining to do, man. Front and center right now, bro.
Man.
Yeah, front and center, Dennis.
Front and center, buddy.
All right, so I know the Cardinals is buying the playoff spot though, but 49ers, they're already eliminated. I mean, they're still a suspect, but I'm taking the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm taking the Niners. I think the Niners have been up and down all season. They've had good wins and bad losses. So they had a loss this past week. So I think they'll bounce back with a win against a divisional opponent. I'm gonna go with 49ers.
Who was it that beat the 49ers this week? I forget who it was. Who was who?
You know who it was. It was your team.
It was your team.
Your Dallas Cowboys.
So wait, they got injuries to both of their running backs. They don't even know who their starting quarterback is, and you picking San Fran? You go ahead, buddy.
I just think with them, man.
Go ahead,
it's a divisional opponent. And I don't think Arizona's kind of been inconsistent these last couple games too.
No Mossert. No Jeff Wilson. You already had the third string quarterback in. No way. Nah, man. Oh wait, somebody wants to bet you. Read the comments.
Who?
All right. Sharon is highly upset. She said Juju need to sit his butt down. Juju.
Juju. Oh yeah. Juju got he got lit up, bro.
We didn't talk about that. I'm gonna definitely dig deeper on Friday. But let me tell you a little bit of something.
I always do.
When you disrespect somebody in basketball, you might get posterized, somebody dunking on your head. In baseball, somebody crack a home run over your head. But in football, when you disrespect somebody, they have a license to physically assault you. Football is a grown man's game. And Juju was warned. He's got that youthful exuberance, and I can dig it. But when I was playing and just the football that I watched back in the day, dancing on somebody's logo, he was kind of warned last week in the Buffalo game, and I don't know if everybody saw the video of Josh Allen. He's like, they want to dance, y'all dancing and joking and laughing and all that stuff, and you could tell by the way that the Bills were playing the Steelers last week, that was a little bit more motivation. Can we agree to that? A little bit more motivation is kind of like
absolutely.
You want to sit
Josh
up here
Allen
and dance.
was quoted as saying, "You let them dance. We're here to handle business."
I saw the video going out in the tunnel, and it's like you're laughing and joking and dancing and making TikTok videos and stuff, and people take that stuff personally. They take it personally, and that hit that Von Bell put on Juju tonight. It was kind of a statement like, you want to laugh and joke and mess around? Well, take this. Now, and the ref, I kind of looked at the ref. It kind of could have been considered helmet to helmet because he caught him right in the chin, kind of. If they would have thrown a flag for that, for hitting the defenseless receiver or head hunting, they could have done that. But I think the ref kind of let it slide just because it's like, you had this coming. And before the games, going forward, you better think about dancing on people's logo. You've been warned, bro.
Yeah, man. Completely disrespectful, man.
You laughing and joking and making TikTok videos and stuff, ha ha, he ha, he ha. Okay, I got you. You got to see me in this game. You got to see me in this game.
If I'm Buffalo right there, I'm pushing them off. Like, I'm not even looking at them. I'm pushing them off.
That's the pregame, but it's just like, understand, when the game starts, you got to see me. You got to see me, and it's going to be a cost for that. And they told him to stop doing it. He's like, oh, I'm having fun. I've been doing it forever. And if they don't like it, okay, cool. Keep doing it then. You saw what happened tonight. And I would not be surprised if going forward, everybody that they play, when he does that they be trying to take his head off. That's just what it is.
Right. And then you did that twice, and you took 2 L's after you did it. So, I mean, it wouldn't be really the smart thing to do it again. Especially if you haven't won when you've done it, but we'll see.
You dance on my logo. Y'all saw what they did to T.O. Y'all saw what they did to T.O. when he did that on the star with the Cowboys, and he did it. Juju did that to the Cowboys this year too. When he went to Cowboys Stadium. But yeah,
and also Kevin,
they told you to stop dancing the logo and they told you to stop. You want to keep doing it. You want to keep thinking this is a game. Football's a grown man's game, and that's some little kid stuff. And the Bengals, they made them pay for it on that hit. Man, dude tried to cave his chest in when he came across the middle.
And remember Kevin Byard, the Titans safety? He did that to Cowboys logo too.
Yeah.
And on top of that, yeah, man, Pittsburgh, they should have won that game, man. And then, definitely I want to shout this out. Rest in peace to Kevin Green, man. Rest in peace, man. But yeah, Pittsburgh, man, they put themselves in a bad position with that loss.
They
Well,
really did.
Well, before we go anywhere else, let's see. So, is this the hit right here? Is this the hit? I think this is. Ooh!
Oh yeah, that's the hit as well.
He got smashed. That's hilarious, by the way.
It's a
That's
grown man.
hilarious.
It's a grown man. It's a grown man's game, dude. It's a grown man's game. And then you looking
That one
stupid.
stung.
Then you looking stupid as hell on the sideline and stuff. And guess what? Now you're about to you the new Jordan crime face. You're about to be the newest meme in social media land. The crying juju meme.
Right.
Now you're just a statistic. Now you're just a statistic.
You just crack yourself up, don't you? By the way, I just want to put that out there. The comment section is going crazy right now. They put all types of laugh emojis and stuff up right now. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually a little disturbed at Ben Roethlisberger.
Looks horrible.
He literally led him into that, though. You don't make that throw. Why are you making that throw? It's at the line of scrimmage, for crying out loud. Damn near. He leads them right to. Listen, it's like leading the flock to pastures. Yeah. Except for the pastures is really a cliff. And they'll go off the cliff.
Yeah, I think he's been in the league too long.
That Big Ben is really, really responsible too for that.
Yeah. He's been in the league too long to make those type of throws and those mistakes.
That might have been intentional. That might have been intentional because I'm pretty sure I don't have any inside information on this, but I'm sure that some of the older players in the locker room have probably warned him about doing that. And sometimes what you gotta do is just like, you know what? You don't want to listen. Here, I'm gonna put this out there for you. Let you get your chest caved in. They pulled maybe Ben pulled a Willie Beeman on him. Willie Beeman. Hey, let's see some of that flash, Willie Beeman. You want to sit up here and laugh and joke? We're gonna saw your car in half and let the other team just.
One of my favorite movies, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and saw your car in half, and then the next game we're gonna let these guys have their way with you. This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this. You will not enjoy this. So go ahead and catch this slant route across the middle, because I done told you to stop dancing on the logo, so I'm gonna put you out there.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments, and I agree with a few of those comments in there. People are saying,
read the comments. Go ahead, Ace.
Why is okay? Well, here I'll read them. Let me start right here. Sharon said, "You're right, Marcus Betts. I know I would be pissed. I don't know what that was in regards to. You've been warmed. You've been weaned, not worse, but that was a good hit. Juju asking for it. That was by Trust Raven. Trust Raven also said." He has zero sympathy for Juju. And why is Tomlin allowing this? No AB, no Bell, but foolery still happens. He's got a point.
Valid point.
He's got a point. That's one of the comments I seen. And then I seen him say, he said, Big Ben is looking for sympathy in the post game. He mentally checking out. Yeah.
I think there's some changes coming with the Steelers in this offseason. And one of the changes that I see, I don't think that Juju Smith-Schuster will be there next year.
No, I don't
That's
think
just
so
me.
either.
Yeah, he's going to a different team next year.
Sharon Mullins says he's been doing this all season, so it's not attached to losses. They just losing because they're playing bad. Period. They better get their stuff together.
Well, they say winning cures everything, but you know, it's just a disrespectful thing. Win, lose, or draw. That's just not something that you do. And it's bulletin board material. You want to sit over here and obviously, as you're taking, what do you think that the Chiefs will do if you do that? What do you do that to the Ravens? Do you do that to the Ravens, one of your rivals that you got to see twice a year? Do you dance on the Raven on the middle of their
Browns,
field?
or the Browns coming up?
Yeah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that at the Ravens. They wouldn't do that at the Ravens.
Or the Colts?
That's what I'm saying though. Like you got to understand. And then obviously, looking at the video that we discussed, Josh Allen took exception to him dancing on the Buffalo Bills in the middle of the field.
Well, you know what? Monday night is all about madness, and I think we should get into a little madness. I know we got picks to do. I mean, we got some time though. We got some time. We got a couple minutes. Why not? Mike Tomlin, why don't you explain it to us?
Oh, this is great.
By expressing sadness at the loss of Kevin Green, not only a Steeler great, but an NFL football great. Our condolences go out.
Shout out to Kevin Green.
You got to get that upgrade on your internet, buddy.
Shout out to Kevin Green,
family. And we don't want to, even from a distance, we're with you during this difficult time.
No offense.
In regards to the game,
get to it.
Just not good enough for us. The performance speaks for itself, man. We turned the ball over at the early portions of the game. You can't do that. You can't do that versus anybody. We gave them the short field 3 times in the first half or so. And so it was an uphill battle the rest of the way because of that. They were able to, hide the ball a little bit because of those circumstances. I thought they had a good plan. You got to tip your cap to them, particularly with some of the quarterback design runs that were able to keep us off balance and minimize some of the things that we were able to do on possession downs. So I want to give them credit. But largely, man, we got a lot of work to do. We're not a good football group right now. And so we understand the consequences that come with that. We're working on a short week. We got to be better than what we've been. And that's just the reality of it. From a health standpoint, Derek Watt had a concussion, wasn't able to come.
Okay. I'm stopping right there. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it from a health standpoint.
Man.
I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear about Derek Watt or none of them. I want to know why you fooled us all into thinking that this was one of the best Steelers seasons, going from 11-0 to getting your boots spanked by Washington, getting your tail whipped by Buffalo, and then
get your cheeks clapped.
and totally getting your cheeks clapped by the Cincinnati Bengals. I want to know. And Mike Tomlin, no offense, there's a couple things that go out the window. And this is why I say that this game is really bad. But I didn't want to get into the whole analytical thing because I know we talk about divisional games. Marcus mentioned it earlier. We had our 5-10 minute spat about it. But there's some things that I kind of tucked just to bring out right here. Number one, you ain't the coach of the year. If you thought you winning that award this year, it's over. Today,
yeah, that's basically out the window.
That's over.
Out the window, number one, that's gone. Big Ben being the comeback player of the year may very well be gone. Out the window. Number two. Number three, that number one seed that everybody thought y'all was gonna get. Y'all was better than the Steelers. Remember we had this conversation for weeks about what y'all better than the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Gone. That's number three. And number four, my brother. No offense, but once again, it's starting to become a question. What is Mike Tomlin known best for? Because it damn sure ain't X's and O's. What is he known for?
Leadership, like motivate.
Leadership,
Leadership, right?
leadership and discipline. But the discipline
Well,
has
tell me
the last
why
couple
Juju
years.
Smith-Schuster is still out there dancing like a fool then.
Right. The discipline
You
has been
explain that to me.
discipline. Is
Explain why
That's a
you've
good
been,
point. That's a
and
good
I
point.
get it. Maybe it's not relevant to losses, but I will tell you this: every time he done went on somebody's logo and done dance, teams done got pissed and done clapped them and done smoked them boots. You want to keep playing around? Let him go out there next week. Go ahead next week. And matter of fact, I dare him. I triple dog dare him. I will tweet Juju Smith-Schuster myself if I find his Twitter. I will tweet him and say, I dare you to go dance next week against the Colts and see what happens.
Better watch with the Browns and get hit in the helmet.
So you get your boots smoked again. I dare him to go to Cleveland.
Get hit in the head by Myles Garrett.
In 2 weeks. Right. No, you know what? Myles Garrett ain't even going. Myles Garrett wouldn't even work. He's not. Listen, Myles Garrett not even going to do that. You want to know why? Because he knows that the division is on the line. Come Cleveland, and you know what? I'm calling it now. The division is on the line. Come Cleveland time. Last week of the season, I'm calling it right now.
Well, so you think Cleveland ends up winning the division?
Cleveland very well could win this division.
That is crazy.
Yeah. They still got to play Pittsburgh, right? The last game?
The last game is
they got the Steelers last game.
Has a pass by.
So we're going to say Pittsburgh's going to lose this game this week to the Colts because that's how it's going to happen.
Supposed to lose to the Bengals. Listen, I had them winning the Bengals. Listen, when we talked about weeks ago, I looked at Pittsburgh's schedule and I warned folks. I said, y'all best be careful. Buffalo may take that number 2 seed. And that number 1 seed may come off because you're playing against teams with defense, and Buffalo is smoking right now. The last 4 weeks, Buffalo's defense has been a lot better than it was the first 8-9 weeks. Let's be very clear.
Absolutely.
Very clear.
That's because they got
now you
healthy.
got the coach who smoked. Hold on. You got the coach who smoked the Packers in the second half. We talking about the Packers, the number 1 seeded Packers in the NFC. They smoked them in the second half when they made defensive adjustments. You think that rinky-dink that you doing right now against these teams going to work against the Colts next week? You're crazy. Right. I'm picking the Colts to win, and we ain't even got to that game yet, but I'm picking the Colts to win. I'm telling you this
lost
right
to
now.
the Redskins. They seen a good defense with the Redskins.
You getting your boots smoked. And in the last week of the season, I'm sure Cleveland.
Now, see, all the teams that they were playing prior to that, all the teams they were playing prior to Washington was all easy teams. I kept telling y'all. And they were barely winning those games. They went down to the end with Dallas. Come on. They're not supposed to do that. Right, Mark?
Anybody can go.
Come on,
but
they're supposed to smoke Dallas that week because Dallas was horrible at that time.
When I made my picks for the Steelers, Cowboys game, I think I said like 42-14.
Oh, yeah. I said it out. Oh, man, Dallas is going to get crushed, blah, blah, blah. But
and Dallas.
That was the game where I started turning my head going, hold on a minute.
He's being evaluated. He wasn't able to come back. And Marcus Allen had a stinger that he was able to come back from.
Uh-oh.
Questions?
Dale Wally.
Uh-oh. You heard that, Ebron? That's another weapon you done lost.
More injuries. Oh, boy.
It don't get no better, in the words of Cassidy.
What time is that? What time is that game for Pittsburgh versus Cleveland at the end of the year? Is that a 1:00 game? Because that's going to be
1:00 game.
That's going to be flexed, buddy.
It could be like a Sunday night football game.
That's going to have to get flexed by like Thursday this week.
Yeah.
That'll be a Sunday night football game
for sure. Depending on who else has a Sunday night slot, they're probably going to be flexed.
Yeah, it's going to be Steelers and the Browns on Sunday night football. Watch.
Gotta be.
What's the original Sunday night game? Anybody know?
Oh,
no, it usually is like 1 o'clock.
I got you. We'll find out right now. All it takes is a quick look.
I mean, man, they got to put. I would like to see 2 Sunday night games on at the same time. Personally, they got to.
Well, usually like every year before week 17, they usually announce it on week 17. We don't know what's going to happen. They usually have like 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock games. They usually flex on the Sunday night games.
They normally on the last week, if teams have the same like playoff implications, they make them play at the same time. So everything's subject to change. More than likely, you'll probably see a lot of 1 o'clock games. Well, 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so that's 4 o'clock.
Oh, you know what?
Wow, what's up? Who is it? Who is the last? Who is the 8 o'clock?
There is no Sunday night football game week 17.
Well,
Yeah,
now
it's been
there
like
is.
this like every year though.
Now there
No,
is.
they had a Sunday night game on the last week of the season. I think they're gonna put it based on whoever.
No.
What I'm saying is, Donovan, what I'm saying is like before they flex on Sunday night football game, they usually do that same thing like every year. That's what I'm trying to say, Donovan.
Here's the schedule right here. We can look at it. It's right here. There is no Sunday night football game week 17.
That Bills game could be flexed.
None.
That Steelers game could be flexed. That Giants, Cowboys could be flexed. Ooh.
Well, we all know that's not going to happen with
that
the
Rams Seahawks could be flexed too.
AFC
Rams.
Yep, there's a couple of games there. Right? Ooh, yeah, look at that.
No, there's a Rams. Well, this is week 17. You're looking at week 16, Rams Seahawks.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that week 17 could get flexed. I've seen that.
Yeah, week 17. There's a couple of games could get flexed.
Man, look at that. Yeah, right there.
That one, the Bills.
This is week 17, right?
Yes, it's week 17.
Depending on what they can do, the Cardinals and Rams might get flexed. You're looking at Seattle's game is not going to get flexed.
You know what, though? Let's be honest. The two games that stand out are right next to each other. Which one is more important in a sense? The Dolphins making to get into playoffs, or the Steelers or Browns of who takes the division?
Steelers and Browns take that division.
Yeah, I gotta lean towards that one. Yeah, I gotta lean towards that game. That'll be more.
Yeah, but Buffalo, they still have a lot of stuff to play for because they need to hold on to that 2 seed. So they might have to win that game.
They might move that they could move that to a 4 o'clock game.
I mean, I could see the Dolphins Bills move to a 4 o'clock game, and Steelers and the Browns move up to Sunday night football game.
Definitely, those are a lot of implications there between those two games.
All right, so let's make our picks real quick. Miami and Las Vegas.
I'm going my Raiders, man. I'm going my Raiders. Even though I know the Dolphins need it more, but I think the Raiders. I think the Raiders. They'll win when you least expect them to. So I think we're gonna win. I think after those losses, I think they come away with the win to get a win in the last game at the new arena for the first year. So, or the new stadium, my bad. So they'll go ahead and win that last game. I got the Raiders winning.
I got the Dolphins winning it. I mean, they still got good defense though, but Tua, I mean, like he's a good quarterback though, but Raiders defense, they are trash.
Thanks, Dalton. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for reminding me.
I got a question though. Is Marcus Mariota gonna be starting, or Derek Carr is he still out, or is he playing? Donovan?
Mariota should be starting.
All right. Oh, by the way, I know the Raiders are not out of playoffs though, but when they're eliminated, I got a joke for you. What happens Vegas stays in Vegas.
Right.
I'm going Dolphins. There's no way that I don't care who the quarterback is over in Vegas. I'm going Dolphins all the way. The Dolphins got way more to play for. Vegas is one game. This is it. If they lose here, it's over. Dolphins got way more to play for. Their defense is better. They should be healthy this week. Kaseki should be back. Gaskin should be back. They found another running back who could run for 150 yards a game. Devontae Parker will be fine. Dolphins, man. The Dolphins got this. No questions. Go ahead, Dre. I know you got.
All right, I'm taking the Raiders this week.
Ooh, why? Because of Mariota?
I'm gonna take the Raiders. I don't want the Dolphins this week. I don't even want them in the playoffs, to be honest.
I do. I want them in the playoffs. That's an easy man. Let Buffalo run into them boys. We'll take that win.
I don't think Buffalo. I don't think nobody really wants to play Miami. Their defense is pretty solid.
Yeah, but they
play Miami last week of the season. That's the only time I want Buffalo to play them. It's the last week of the year. That's it. Cleveland, New York. Y'all better take Cleveland. This is crazy. Cleveland ain't gonna beat the Rams.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Cleveland in that one for sure.
Yeah, Cleveland or Jets. Yeah.
I'm taking the Jets. It was just a joke. It was just a joke. Calm down. It was just a joke. I'm seriously taking the Browns. It was just a joke, y'all.
I mean, based off the conversation we just had about the game being flexed, I'm going with Cleveland because they have to get in that position to play against the Steelers and try to win this division. So they're absolutely gonna they're gonna dog walk the Jets. Are you kidding me? Like they're not.
Yeah, Dre should know I'll just king around. He knows I got funniest joke.
They're gonna dog walk.
Oh no, I know. Sharon said the Jets. I think she wanted the Jets to win because she don't want that tiebreaker situation at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's why she picked the Jets, though.
Yeah. Speaking of Giants, Baltimore coming up. This should be easy.
I got the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens as well.
I'm going Giants.
I'm going Giants too.
I'm going to be the oddball. Okay, two of us.
And I'm going Giants because I need Baltimore to lose, so we have very slim playoff hopes. So if we happen to win and Baltimore loses to the Giants, then at least I have one more week of hope that we could possibly make the playoffs and maybe a miracle could happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna definitely exercise my playoff faith, and I'm gonna pick the Baltimore Ravens to lose to the New York Giants.
I'm sorry, Trust Raven. I gotta go with the Giants, buddy.
Well, Trust Raven, you're gonna like it. I'm taking the Ravens, buddy.
They still got a lot to play for too, the Giants. Let's not just act like they don't have anything to play for.
Yeah, I mean, all those teams still in the NFC have a chance.
Still wide open over there. No, nobody's got a clear-cut win over there yet.
All right. Indy and Pittsburgh. We just talked about this one. I'm taking Indianapolis.
I'm taking the Colts.
Colts.
The Colts. I think this is a clean sweep with the panel on this. Like Pittsburgh,
and they're fighting for the division too.
Yeah. The Colts, no way.
All right, Cincinnati and Houston. After what we just saw Cincinnati do, I think I'm gonna take the Bengals this week over the Texans.
Yeah, I do got
a question for y'all. Is it on Cartoon Network? Is it on Comedy Central? Or what? Because it's gonna be as funny as game.
I think it's on Cartoon Network.
It's on Discovery Channel.
But I'm taking the Bengals because I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. I really do feel bad for him.
I don't. He's rich. I don't.
I know, but think about it. He's missing Hopkins. His other receivers are still suspended. I mean, Randall Cobb's on IR. I mean, their O-line is trash anyway.
I'm taking Houston, all right? I'm going Houston. There's no
Houston, we have a problem. Sorry, Roll.
I mean, granted the Bengals got this win tonight, but no, Houston's going to show out. They still got Brandon Cooks. They got the Johnson boys at running back. They got Fells. Kiki Coutie's still out there balling.
And that's Ron Thomas' cousin, though.
Which one?
Ron Thomas. Kiki, yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I didn't know that. Shout out to Ron. Ron, you better get a check. Half a check. Yeah, I'm taking Houston in that one. I think Houston can pull that off.
Houston, we have problem. 3 of us picked the Bengals, and 1 person took the Texans, though.
Sweep. We're going to have to revisit this because I might got this one.
All right, next game is Jacksonville and Chicago.
Hey, I did finish 12-4 this week in pick'ems, all right? So I'm just throwing that out there.
I am going to go with
who was it? Chicago who?
Jaguars.
Chicago. I think Chicago might be in the last week. They possibly could be the 7th seed in the playoffs if they win out. Their schedule is pretty favorable this year, man.
Who's the quarterback?
Nick Foles. There's a new guy called Foles Trubisky. There's a new guy.
Foles Trubisky.
You know what? I'm going to pick Chicago because I liked how Montgomery's been showing up recently.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, though. I did talk to, my best buddy about the Jaguars thing. Look, honestly, I really want the Jaguars draft Trevor Lawrence, though. And we discussed about it. She agreed with me about it, though. But I'm picking the Bears, though. I mean, I want to see David Montgomery get more running involved.
You talked to Ada Cruz?
Yes. I said my best buddy.
I know.
I'm taking Chicago too, man, because You know, as much as I love James Robinson over there, and I feel like he's an underrated running back in the NFL with
But
the Jags. I mean, they're sitting in a great position right now. Just go out there and lose, man. You're good. You got your pick. You're straight.
yeah, you're gonna get Trevor Lawrence anyway, though.
Yeah, I mean,
they got 2 first-round picks. Remember, they traded Jalen Ramsey to the Rams, which Rams give him a first-round pick though.
So now they got.
Well, I will tell you this. James Robinson had 35 yards this week.
Yeah, he was shut down. Oh, actually, he got hurt for a few minutes, and then he came back in.
16 carries, 35 yards.
But he did have a reception touchdown, though, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He is
3 catches, 18 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah,
but I would say
he went up against a pretty good defense. But all in all, the guy's been balling this year, man. I'm sorry.
I would say it's about James Robinson, though.
He's on.
He may not win Offense Rookie of the Year, though, but he should be Offense Rookie of the Year conversation.
I totally agree.
Right. Yep. I agree too.
Hey, you know what? The conversation could look like this. Hey, James, how you doing? How's it feel to be 1-13?
Or the conversation is going to be, hey, James, I'm Trevor Lawrence. Ready to win?
Yeah, if I'm James Johnson, I would talk to Trevor Lawrence right now.
All right. Hey, him and Trevor are probably tweeting each other privately, inboxing.
Or my other receivers, though.
He said, "Bro, come over here. We got Chark. We got this guy, that guy. We got come on over."
Oh yeah,
here.
you got Lisviscus Chenault, also the rookie wide receiver, though.
Yeah. All we need is a tight end
and real talk. I mean, like Jacksonville, they've been in a lot of those games they've lost. Like it's been
real talk.
Also, the Jaguars.
They just have been on the wrong end of it, but they've been pretty competitive. Every game I see them play, like besides this last game against Baltimore, they've been pretty competitive.
And also, I look at the defense stats. So, Jaguars defense, they're ranked 32nd, though. They still need work on defense, too.
They've lost 13 games in a row, though.
One question I have to ask the panel. How much longer do you give Doug Marrone? How many chances does he get? Any other coach, man? He would have been gone already.
He'll get one more year. I think most coaches will get a pass this year just based on the situation. Like I think teams will be a little bit more lenient on that. Especially.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah, I think Doug Marrone, like after the season's over, he's gonna be out though. Like, yeah, he's gonna get fired at the end of the year. Watch.
Yeah, somebody's got to go over there and get a grip on this, man. I mean, he had his run. He had Blake Bortles. He had Minshew, and he's got all. No, man, come on.
By the way, here you go, Trevor.
No, do not let Doug Marrone get a hold of Trevor Lawrence. Do not. Don't do it. Right? Come on, Dre. Am I lying or am I? Come on.
Well, Doug Marrone, he could get fired anyway. You never know that.
Yeah. I hope he gets fired because if he gets a hold of Trevor Lawrence, it's going to be like Adam Gase with the Jets and Darnold.
That's how I feel about Doug Marrone. Okay.
Right. All right.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
Get off those two.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Time out. I'm sorry. I got to go for the trifecta right here. 3 times on Monday Night Madness right here. Because we about to talk about the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, who they playing? Who they going to take the lead on and then blow it out? Who is it?
They ain't taking no lead this week. Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
No, that's the perfect scenario. That's how it starts. They're going to come out hot. They're going to put up like 28 on Kansas City. And then the third and fourth quarter, done. Patrick Mahomes going to throw like 6 touchdowns. Lev Bell have a couple. I'm probably over-exaggerating about 6, but that's how it starts, man.
I think Kansas City is going to beat the brakes off of.
Kansas City's going to lose the game somewhere, though. Just know. Could this be the one?
Yeah, they'll lose it in week 17.
They're not losing week 16, 17. I got the Chiefs. And no, the Falcons are not going to go choking like they always do. It's going to be a blowout.
You know what? It's hard for me to make this pick because I need to know if Julio's playing. Because that really alters my pick. Yes, that alters my pick because let's not act like Matt Ryan can't go out there and throw the ball deep. Cut it out.
Oh, they got Calvin Ridley.
You know what? I'm taking Atlanta. F it. All right, I'm gonna be the guy.
Make sure the Falcons don't choke again.
Oh hell yeah! All right, you guys. Everybody laughing. I took Cincinnati. All right. Let's see what happened.
Hey, he hit that note with some soul right there, huh?
Taking ATL, and I'm gonna need your front and center if ATL wins.
By the way, is it the Falcons or is it Mean Machine from Longest Yard, though? What is it?
The Mean Machine.
Mean Machine.
I'm taking ATL, all right? And if Julio plays, I'm all over it. All over it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to. You can call me what you want. I don't care about none of the comments and none of what you're saying. Everybody laughed at me when I picked Cincinnati. Look, who's laughing now, all right?
Ron said Julio is not playing.
You sure about that? The report hasn't even come out yet. You got till Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, I'm picking yes. ATL. Come on, guys. Look at they're killing me right now. They're like, no, Will, you're tripping.
He said, "LOL, Julio not playing another game for the Bugs."
By the way, speaking about Julio Jones, though, watch next year he's gonna go on a different team.
So what? They still got Gage. Gage still looks decent. Come on, Otto, act like he doesn't look decent. Go ahead. I want to see the comments. Gage isn't good. Calvin Ridley isn't good.
I got a 12 gauge to fire this.
Here we go. All right. Listen, I'm gonna need all you guys front and center next Monday. I'm gonna need you front and center if ATL wins.
Okay.
Front and center. And if they lose, I'll be here. I'll write it here. I'll mental.
I'm always gonna be here no matter what, though.
And if they lose, you gotta make your own version of this.
Yo.
I do it every week, man. I do it every week. I pick a spoiler type scenario. This week was Cincinnati. This week coming up now it'll be Atlanta. All right, I gotta go Atlanta.
That's why I think you should work at like Sports Center or like when you do like pick'ems on the television. That's why I said that on the group chat before.
I've been pretty decent this year. If you guys been paying attention, I've been throwing it in the chat every week. I've been good.
And you also speaking truth though.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. There it is, Sharon. I see that, Sharon. That's right. Thank you. Tell them what it is. See, somebody's agreeing. She's gonna be front and center with me. Okay. Soon as Atlanta wins, we're coming out here and we're asking questions. You got to explain it to me.
Help us.
We're going to see Marcus because, Marcus been talking about how, Mahomes and this and that and the offense. Don't think Matty Ice can't get it done.
It's their defense failed them.
Look, and this is all I'm going to say when they lose again, okay? When they lose again this week.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears?
All right. Who's y'all pick? Everybody pick Kansas City but me, huh?
Yeah.
You already know it's Kansas City.
Why would I pick the Falcons if it's my team's rivalry?
I know. Yeah, you did say that.
Sharon said she's gonna be right there with you.
That's right, girl. Yep, we're gonna tell them. Trust me. See?
I hope y'all right. I hope y'all all right. But
Donovan. Because if they not, listen, Sharon, next week.
Monday, Sunday, I'll be available Sunday or Monday. I'll be available.
Listen, Sharon, you know that the opportunity is always open for you to come on here, and you know what I'm
doing. Baby, yeah. I see that.
Bro, you're trash, bro.
Bro, you're trash, bro.
All right, next.
Yo, what the hell's going on?
And I usually don't make my picks until Wednesday, man. You guys are crazy right now. You got me jumping out.
Bro, you're trash, bro.
I'm taking yeah. Don't talk about your Raiders like that. Come on, man.
We got Carolina.
No comment.
Hold on. You don't talk about Derek Carr like that just because he's going to the junkyard. That's all right.
Oh my gosh.
Taking that car to the junkyard. It's over. It's Mariota time. All right, who's next?
We got Carolina and Washington, y'all.
Ooh, I don't even know. That might be a draw. All right.
Think about it. It's Ron Rivera versus his old coach, though. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah. I got Ron Rivera winning that one.
Yeah,
I got a draw, man. I don't know. Is CMC playing? No, because I told you he wasn't playing the rest of the year. No one listens. No one listens to me. Is CMC playing? Anybody know?
Nah.
No,
No.
he's not. With that being said, is Alex Smith playing? Is
He
anybody-
could be.
He could be playing.
Gibson
We just
playing?
don't know yet, though.
Yeah, right. See, that's why it's hard to pick on Monday. You got to know: is Alex Smith back? Is he ready? Is Gibson playing? Is he back with the the turf toe issues he had? In all honesty, though, I'm going Washington because that defense is just
I got Washington, though, but it's going to be Ron Rivera's revenge game because the Panthers fired him during midseason, though. So I'm taking WFT.
I just watched what Green Bay's defense did, and they're not even as good as the Washington defense. No offense, Trey, but that's true though. Washington,
Yeah, I know.
better.
Uh-huh.
So I
Mhm.
I definitely see Washington defense terrorizing Tennessee.
Hey, come on, you didn't come on Madness?
Huh? Who you talking all soft to, bro?
Donovan.
He's probably on the phone talking to Jamarcus Russell.
And oh shoot, man, that's rough. That's funny though. That Washington's name, Washington Football Team, but I always want to call them the WTF, the with the Fs.
I just call him Washington because it doesn't feel right. That's why I keep saying Washington. I'm trying to make sure not to say the old names.
Yeah, for sure. Washington. Washington got them. That's the payback. Rivera. It just depends who's playing. Though Alex Smith. I don't know if Alex Smith plays. Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah, Alex Smith knows how to win games, man. 'Cause that's one thing he knows how to do is win games.
If all of a sudden, they decide just to put CMC in real quick, then I might have to alter my pick. But I'll keep an eye on that. But because CMC would make a difference, obviously, even with that Washington defense, I mean, he opens up a lot. But as of right now, yeah, I gotta go Washington. They still got something to play for. Yeah. Ron Rivera, that's huge right there. The Ron Rivera thing. That's huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's the game? At Washington? Where's the game, Dre? It's in Washington?
At Washington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Washington, but too bad it won't be Ron Rivera's homecoming game, though. That's a shame.
All right, no one wants to talk about them bums. Next. Next.
Sharon, that's not the that's the call line number, Sharon.
What, you trying to get on the Zoom?
I got the code for you.
No,
That's the code.
She's trying to tell him something. Here, use this instead.
Hold on, y'all. Sharon, love you to death, but you got to get one of these today.
She said, "Here, use this one instead."
Nah, come on. I was about to play the "Killing Me Softly" instrumental because Donovan over there talking all soft and sweet. I knew he was talking to Sharon though.
He said, "Come on, Jamarcus."
Come on, Jamarcus.
Come on, Jamarcus.
All right.
Come back.
We got Denver in the Chargers.
Oh my!
There she
God.
is.
Oh my God!
Oh no, this is Brett. Okay, Brett's in the house.
You know damn well I'm going Chargers. That ain't even a question.
Oh shit! Excuse my French.
Oh
Chargers.
boy.
I'm going with the Chargers, and there's no debate.
Up, Brett.
No, I want to welcome, since Marcus left. I want to welcome Marcus Betts competition in the winner take all, the Rise Up family chat.
Oh, cut that crap out. I don't want to hear that crap right now.
Nobody wants to hear that crap.
What did I tell you guys last year? Back in March,
I don't remember that.
late February.
If
I got it in this fantasy league, I'd be in the championship, right?
I can't even remember what I did last week, dog. My life is too busy. You got it.
I remember Brett.
Congratulations,
Brett, make a
dog.
pick.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Man.
Make a pick.
Go just make a
Denver,
pick.
Denver, LA.
I got the Chargers.
Chargers.
Make a pick on what? Then I'm gonna beat Marcus.
Denver and the Chargers.
Chargers, Denver.
Denver and the Chargers.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What's up? Who you got? Chargers? It's the Chargers, dog. Come on.
Yeah, can't go against the ice cold Sherbert, Justin Herbert.
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
And also about the Chargers, I think Anthony Lynn. I think he still should save his job. That's just me.
This is definitely the save your job game right here. This is the one.
Yeah, that's why I picked the Chargers though.
This is the one.
Hey, can I ask you guys
we got
a question?
4 more. We got 4 more picks, y'all, and then we.
Well, Brett has a question though.
But nevertheless, we got 4 minutes to make these picks. Come on.
Well, you got a
And
minute.
we got Sharon Mullen in the house. What up, Sharon? Where you at? Come on.
What's up?
Hey, there she is. Hi, Sharon.
I just came on the show. You know I'm really sleepy. You know this is late for me.
No, I know it's late.
It's early for me.
No, it's late.
What you got, Sharon? You're gonna be front and center with me, right? Next week when Atlanta.
If Atlanta wins this game, I will be on here with you just to support you. I will do that. Oh my God!
Now, Sharon, I'm just wondering, Sharon, are you gonna support him when he get one of these next week?
Bro, you're trash, bro.
I'll be right here. I will be right here with Will.
She's gonna be supporting me from the sideline that time. If they lose, she's gonna be supporting me from the comments.
That's right. I'll come on. I'll come on. Just so you won't be alone.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, honey.
I will come on, just so he won't be alone.
Yeah, because they're gonna.
We got Philadelphia and Dallas. Sharon, who you got winning that game?
Man, that's a tough one.
Dallas, actually. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm sorry. Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that there's no loyalty to Dennis Holmes, man. They the thinker, man. You go against.
Okay. Hold it. Let me say this. This ain't got nothing to do with loyalty to some person. This doesn't have anything to do with this.
Right.
I'm just sticking to what I said. I'm sticking to what I said from the beginning, and I said that the Eagles was going to win the division. Now, of course, I didn't predict things going the way that they have gone, but I'm just going to stick with it. Plus, we got Hurts playing as quarterback now, so I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win. They're going to no. I think they're going to beat the Cowboys. I think they're going to beat the Cowboys. I really do. I believe they'll beat the Cowboys. They may not win the division, but I believe they'll beat the Cowboys.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Eagles starting quarterback and Carson Wentz got in common?
Huh?
What is it?
What's the Eagles starting quarterback and Carson Wentz got in common?
Not a whole lot right now, since he's not starting.
Yeah, it all starts with Hurts.
It all ends with Hurts. It all ends with Hurts.
That's a good one right there.
Right. It all ends with Hurts.
I'm taking
Joshua Bailey said that Philly is trash, and so is the Niners.
Yeah, he's a Green Bay fan. Oops.
Oh, you gonna say that now?
Oh, bump Green Bay.
All right,
Did y'all talk about Green Bay already? Did I miss that?
We didn't get to that pick yet, though.
They coming up.
When was the last time Green Bay won a meaningful game against the Niners in the playoffs?
Yeah, we ain't going there.
There we go.
Not
Long
tonight.
time ago.
All right. Come on. Let's get some picks in.
We didn't get our picks yet, though.
Yeah, let's get these picks in. Who's picking Philly here?
I'm picking
Do
the
I
Eagles.
have to pick this game?
I'm picking Dallas. I'm picking Dallas.
Well, you lose to pick them, so you got to pick them, Dre.
Because I do pick them too. I'm picking Dallas, and let me tell you why. When I seen Tony Pollard running up and down the field, I seen CeeDee Lamb with these onside kick returns, and this team is starting to come along. Granted, Hurts just came in and he's played very well for Philly, but I think Dallas just has more juice. I really do. I'm going Dallas. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm taking Dennis Holmes' team. Shout out to you, Dennis, but I'm taking the Eagles.
Hurts has been playing good, though.
Washington gonna win this week. Thank God Washington gonna win this week so they can wrap up this dog.
Nobody wins that game.
I got Dallas. I got Dallas as well.
I don't want neither one of these teams to win.
Dallas is starting to come along, man.
Andy Dalton's looking a little confident, man.
Yeah, you get a little confident all of a sudden the last couple
Don't
weeks.
hype Marcus up now, Will.
The red rifle. The red
That's
rifle.
on y'all. That's between y'all. I lost. I can't.
I thought it's blue rifle since the Cowboys
Sharon,
are blue
you
team.
the red BB gun?
The red BB gun, right? Yeah, the red.
No, they call him the red rifle. Hey, I didn't make up the name. Hey,
I call him the BB gun from Christmas Story. You shoot.
He's starting to get a little confident, and I think he's starting to realize that he's really got some weapons out there. This is the best receiving core he's ever seen in his career.
Ever in his whole career.
His whole career.
That's true.
Name a time he's ever had a running back better than Zeke.
Yeah.
Never.
He hasn't.
Never. Name his best receiver outside of with Amari Cooper. Come on. Who's the best receiver he's ever had?
AJ Green.
Andy
We say
Dalton.
AJ Green is better than Amari Cooper.
That's a stretch.
Well,
Career-wise.
career-wise, yeah. I mean, I think AJ just had a better
I was
career
gonna say over the last 3
years.
If I had to start a franchise at one of them, I'm probably
AJ been too busy worried about his toe. His toe. He can't get over his toe.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, like I've been saying for years. Underrated wide receiver for the Cowboys, and they let his ass go. Cole Beasley.
Yeah, Cole Beasley. I agree with that.
best slot receiver in the game right now.
I
You
agree
know,
with
right
that.
now he over here eating it up in Buffalo right now, having a good old time in Buffalo. You know that. All right, moving right along. Rams, Seahawks.
Oh boy.
Seahawks.
Last time they played each other. Oh boy.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on that one as well.
I'm rolling with the Seahawks.
Josh Gordon has been activated to the 53-man roster. There's another weapon for Russell Wilson. I'm going Seattle.
Yep. So is the bong.
By the way, I'm gonna address this though, Eric. If the Rams lose again the Seahawks, you don't need to be hiding though. You was hiding about this whole Rams loss to the Jets though, but you can't do that no more, Eric. So I'm taking the Seahawks beating the Rams.
I'm taking the Seahawks. I already said that. I'm taking the Seahawks.
I am taking the Seahawks.
Only because they call you my stepson. Am I gonna support you on this? They call you my stepson.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
This is an all moment. At the count of three, everybody go, aw. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
That's your son? Aw,
that's your son.
You know, they always call you my stepson.
You're gonna support him.
I seen what y'all did the last time to the Seattle Seahawks. I don't think, and after losing to the Jets, I think y'all gotta redeem yourselves. I think this week is the week Aaron Donald. We don't care about no Josh Gordon coming back who ain't played in God knows how long.
We better care about that. That's an extra weapon. And the Rams are missing Cam Akers.
They think about you had DK Metcalf on the field, Tyler Lockett, Josh Gordon on the field. Oh my goodness!
Last time, what they do the last time they played?
Yes, they did. It was catching touchdowns. What you talking about?
What you talking about? They hardly scored against the Rams.
You're saying the last time they played the Rams, or I thought you meant like when Josh Gordon was on the field.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Josh Gordon situated.
The last time they played.
Last time
Jalen Ramsey shut down DK Metcalf.
Cut it out. Cut it out. I know. I remember.
Jalen Ramsey didn't know. I'm about to say what?
I got him on my fantasy. I remember. I was like, this is an effort.
I was about to say Jalen definitely put the.
I thought you meant the last time Josh Gordon was on the field because I was gonna say. No. They was cooking with that boy. They was cooking with him.
Yeah.
I think Josh Gordon cooks the bong in a bowl.
Hey, he can do it now. It's legal. He all right.
I'm gonna take the Rams this week because I think the Rams have to win the game. They have to make it interesting. The division is pretty much on the line too.
No Cam Akers. No Cam Akers. Sprained ankle.
Yeah, shoot! For real?
Yeah. They announced today that he was not going to play in this game. So that could be huge. But they do.
That's what's up because I got Malcolm Brown on my bench. I'm coming for you, Marcus.
Yeah, you know what? If I would have made the championship, I have Cam Akers. I would have had to, make adjustments. My guy started getting hurt all of a sudden.
Yeah, Seattle winning this.
Yeah, I think Seattle got it. All right, next. What's next?
Now again, I'm gonna tell you right now. If next week they lose, I'm coming on here with the same. You know what? Eric could be on here next week.
I'm just here for that.
Tennessee, Green Bay.
Ooh, Tennessee, Green Bay. Ooh, that's ugly. Ooh.
Here's a question.
I got Tennessee winning that one.
Is that a battle of the running backs?
Yeah. Green Bay can't stop Derrick Henry. With who?
But can the Titans stop Aaron Jones?
Okay.
Easily.
How? Okay. That boy just went for $140 the other day.
Well, I tell you what.
The clock is right twice a day, right?
Go ahead, Dalton.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Dalton,
All
go
right.
ahead.
All right, buddy. Go ahead.
Go
Is
ahead,
it gonna be
Dalton.
on? Is it gonna be on Adult Swim or what?
Adult
No,
Swim.
nah.
You said Adult Swim.
Oh my God. That's a good
Nah,
one.
you know what it's
what
really
the hell
gonna be
you
on?
doing?
The Derrick Henry running game is going to be on the History Channel.
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be on.
No.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on a Medea special. You want some new whoop your ass or old whoop your ass?
I'll tell you what.
At 3:00.
I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you guys this right here. If Ryan Tannehill doesn't make any mistakes, this game goes right down to the wire. The first time he makes a mistake, game over.
Yep, I agree. And we gonna wait for him to make that mistake too.
I'm going Green Bay.
I'm taking the Titans.
I'm going to Titans.
You take the Titans and Green Bay.
I think Green Bay can afford a loss.
That Titans defense isn't that great, man. You guys.
I do got a question.
They don't match up well.
Yeah,
they don't match up well with
who's
the Packers.
covering
The
Devontae
Packers are
Adams?
gonna win.
Thank you.
Who's covering Devontae Adams?
One wide receiver.
Okay, then you got Tanyan in the inside. Who's covering Tanyan?
Exactly, and he did trash this week. Against who?
Tanyan, he got a touchdown. What are you talking about?
A touchdown on 6 catches is good?
Absolutely, that's good. In fantasy football, that's 14 points right there.
Listen, I tell you what.
No, it ain't. It's 9. Ask Tito.
I'll tell you what Green Bay did this week.
What they did this
week was the first half, they came out smoking, they ran the ball, and then the second half, they played lackadaisical and didn't take Carolina serious.
And Aaron Rodgers did what this week?
In which they should have, and Aaron Rodgers and everybody knows that was a terrible mistake to take them lightly in that second half. A terrible mistake. They will take nobody else lightly.
And that's my point.
They won't do that shit again.
No, yeah, for sure.
Green Bay is choke artist. I'll tell you that right now.
Green Bay's always been known as choke artists, even back to Brett Favre days.
Wow.
I agree, but in this matchup, they're not going to beat. They're going to beat the Titans. I'm sorry,
but I do got a question though.
Who do you trust more, Aaron Rodgers or Ryan Tannehill?
When was the last time Green Bay beat Tennessee?
I don't know.
When Brett Favre was the quarterback and Tennessee was known as the Houston Oilers.
Okay.
Is that a real fact? Someone fact check.
I mean,
someone fact check that.
Even if it is, it doesn't have anything to do with this week. It don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's a new day.
I'm talking about who's on the field. Who's going to be on the field in this game?
So, do you guys trust A-Rod more than Ryan Tannehill? Anybody?
It depends on what day of the week. What day.
Do you trust Aaron Jones? Do you trust Aaron Jones more than Derrick Henry? Hold on. I'm going right down the list. Do you trust Aaron Jones more than Derrick Henry?
I trust Derrick Henry more.
All right. Do you trust Devontae Adams more than A.J. Brown?
It's close, but I'm going to go with Devontae Adams.
Do you trust Tanyan more than Janu Smith?
Can somebody just read that real quick?
What does that say?
What's that say? Does that say after Packers? What does it say?
After Packers? Oh no!
I don't know what it says.
No, Sharon. That say the Packers F somebody up. That's what it say.
Okay. I couldn't see. I had to put my
Kenny Britt, man, this was a long time ago. Kenny Britt's in there. Come on.
Look at this.
Yeah, that was like 2012.
He said it was. Yeah, this was the last time they played them. And sir, can you read what that score says?
Oh man, they spanked them. What is that?
That was the last time they played them. Yeah. Horse crap.
Yes, Aaron Rodgers threw for 3 touchdowns and ran
55-7.
55-7.
Oh my God.
Wait, and it almost was a shutout. They caught a touchdown and said with 2 minutes left in the game.
Shut it out.
Only thing I'm saying, I'm just going by what happened.
That also happens to be the same year that Aaron Rodgers got swept by the Lions in the regular season.
I'm just gonna say this. I hate the Packers.
Yo,
I'm telling you,
Brett,
I really do. I hate the Packers, but I'm telling you, I believe that they're going to beat the Titans. I don't think the Titans are going to be able to handle them.
No, Green Bay has got one of the
believe that Derrick Henry can easily be taken down. You can easily take
By Green Bay,
Most
how?
most teams have
They
figured
allowed the
him out.
Lions to rush for 200 and how many yards?
Most teams have figured him out. Most of them.
I'll tell you who is rooting for Green Bay. The Indianapolis Colts.
Mhm.
Colts
I
are
mean, I hate the Packers, but I'm gonna give them credit where it's due.
Thank
And
you,
they
Sharon.
and they have. I'm sorry, they're gonna
Outside
get
the
it.
NFC East, that is the worst division in football.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you just
Give
want to
me one
argue
division
tonight,
top
don't you?
five. There's got worse win-loss separation.
Who's the worst? Who's the worst division in football?
what did he say?
NFC East.
NFC least.
Oh no, yeah, he right. Yeah, the NFC East.
That's debatable. Who's the worst division, Sharon?
NFC East currently.
The NFC East, but I mean, well, we weren't talking about the NFC East. I guess I'm confused why he mentioned him. Mentioned them.
I don't know.
Green.
Why you mention
It was a fact check by Brett, man.
Okay.
Oh.
The
All right,
NFC
moving right
East
along.
might be.
Whoa!
might be-
I was trying to say something, so y'all got to talk to each other though. I was asking about the question. One thing though, are we gonna see Derrick Henry do
Yo.
stiff?
Are we gonna see what, D-Man?
I'm gonna see Derrick Henry do stiff arm on Sedarius Smith.
No,
No,
we're not. No, we're
I
not.
know.
no.
We're not seeing that. I'm just asking so I can give Dre a hard time. We all know it's not gonna happen. I just want to see what his Dre reaction be like.
Hold on,
what?
watch this.
No.
You gonna see Ryan Tannehill hand that ball off to Derrick Henry because he don't want no Smith smoke. Trust and believe me, he don't want none of that smoke. He don't want none of that Smith smoke. Come, trust me. And Preston is getting hot too at the right time too. If you watch last game, Preston got hot.
Come on, bro. The Packers got one of the worst rush defenses in the league.
Yes, they do. They do have one of the worst rushing defenses in the league. Yep.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they
Now
do.
you got to
But guess what? They got momentum. They're coming together at the right time.
And once Derrick Henry gets that momentum going, let somebody try to come at him sideways, and he's gonna boom, get off me.
Y'all must really be believing in this Derrick. I'm telling you, man. Okay.
Well, I was
What
just
do you
asking a
mean,
question.
believe?
Though. I mean, I know it's not
People
going
lie,
to happen. I'm
numbers
just asking a
don't.
question.
Derrick Henry has been doing this for how many years?
90.
Two straight
oh,
years.
that's all I gotta say.
90.
Next.
Okay, let's go to the next game anyway. I'm done asking the question. That was only my question though. But yeah, we had enough all day. So next game.
Packers.
All right, so I have to do this because, of course,
I'm at 88% on my picks.
when I hear certain stuff, I gotta go fact check. Folks, we talking about defense, right? Run defense, right? That's what you just said. I want you to look at the Packers run defense and tell me where the Packers are the worst team, one of the worst run defenses. Do you see what that number is?
You're not playing by, you're not just looking at running backs.
See it. You're gonna have to tell me because I can't see it.
Number 14. Number 14.
Number 14. Okay, thank you.
They're 11. They're 11th. They are 11th in rushing.
I'm not talking about their position. I'm talking about where they lie on this particular.
He was pointing it out where it was on the chart for me because I can't see. It's too tiny.
I'm pointing it out right here. It's right here where my cursor is. Number 11. They are number 11 in rush yards. They're number 14th in rushing touchdowns, and they're number 3 in average per attempt. I meant number 3 in passing touchdowns. So you see it right here. Green Bay, 11, 3, 14.
Where are they on the run defense?
Run defense is right here where my cursor is. I'll make it bigger for you.
No, I saw it now. You don't have to make it bigger. I saw it now. Mm-hmm.
So this is run yards, right?
Right.
Rushing yards, defense allowed. If you go down the list, Green Bay is the 14th team right here. They're right next to Seattle If you go across, they're 11th.
Bro, you guys let the Lions run for 158 yards. What do you think Derrick Henry's going to do?
11th.
Wait
You
a
said
minute.
that they were
How
one
do
of the
you
worst
allow the
defenses.
Lions to run for that many yards?
Wait a minute. Has Derrick Henry missed any games this season?
I think
Nope.
one, maybe one.
Oh,
Are the Titans undefeated?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
is Derrick Henry the best back in the league? Absolutely.
I just asked, are they undefeated, and has he missed any games? That's all I asked.
All right,
Nobody's
let's get to the
undefeated.
next game. 'Cause we can talk about this for the next 20 minutes. Buffalo and New England is the last game of the week. And
Is that even a game?
Where is it? In Foxborough on Monday night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a massacre. Yeah, I said it, a massacre.
Okay, but I got a serious question though. When is the funeral for the Patriots?
That's gonna be
Coming up.
Yeah,
It's
that's
coming
gonna
up.
The funeral already happened when they didn't make the playoffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I mean, now that Pittsburgh took a couple of L's down here, now Buffalo's really got something to play for. So
Yep.
That's true. They're going to be highly motivated.
They're gonna be and not only are they gonna be motivated for that,
Pittsburgh they
but
took a couple of L's. They took 3 in a row.
You know that they want to rub it in New England face all day. For all the years they've been clapping our cheeks, we're gonna get them back now.
I don't know, but you got New England has nothing to lose now. You know that teams like that tend to be spoilers. That's all I'm saying, Will. I'm not saying this is likely, but it's possible.
Gilmore's out. Gilmore's out this week.
No, actually, Gilmore, he's done for a year. He's on IR.
Oh, he's done for the year. Oh, even better.
Done for the year. Yeah, he's done for the year.
So there's no one to cover Diggs. Cam Newton has been playing. This might be another game Cam get benched. This could be his third benching.
It's gonna be Jared. Whatever his last name is.
Oh, Stidman.
Yeah, Stidman. Watch. He's gonna be.
Stidham.
He's gonna be on the field.
Stidham.
His name is Stidham.
Stidham, whatever. By the way,
what is he? Stedman.
Stidham.
Stid the kid. So this could be a game where Cam gets benched. I just
Stid the kid. Okay.
I've seen his little sorry note to Patriots fans already. It was pretty it made me want to cry. Not, but anyway. Yeah, they're done, man. No.
About the Patriots, I don't want to hear about Patriots fans like this. In Belichick, we trust, because guess what? You got playoffs. You're not winning that division. There's nothing you can trust him. No, you're done. There's nothing you can do about it.
Somebody go own me a jersey this week. Somebody drop a jersey.
You bet a jersey with somebody?
Oh, yeah, I sure did. They're going to have to be. You know who you are, buddy. You might be out there watching this.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. You should have bet it.
By the way, wow. I just want to say the New England Patriots.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them
I can't stand the Patriots. So
hey, Sharon, I got a question for you though. You think we lost last night in basketball, or 2 nights ago now, because Northwestern was mad because Michigan State ruined their undefeated season in football?
Yeah, I think so. I think they got us back.
Oh, it's all good though, because we already know who's going to be cutting them nets down this year. It ain't going to be Northwestern.
No, it will not be Northwestern. Nets, cut them down. Cut the nets down. Cut the nets down.
While Sharon is here, we might as well talk something that we're going to be talking a little bit more on.
Hey, Dre.
Why? Because I'm here? Because I'm here?
Yes, no, especially.
Listen to this.
I thought you were going to be nice to me, Andre. Or else I'm going to go back to sleep.
No, I'm going to be very nice. I just want to know what you think about Steph Curry and his braids that he got now.
I love him. I love his braids. Oh, my God, I love him.
I also want you to tell me when I name. Okay, so watch this. We're gonna do a little.
I
game.
love Steph Curry and his braids. Love it.
All right, we're gonna do a little game here, Sharon. especially just because you here and everybody else can comment. I'll give it about 13 minutes. We got about 10 minutes. A 10-minute segment on NBA real quick. And here's what I'll say. I will say a name. Paul Robinson, what up?
What's up?
What's going on? All right. I will say a name, and you will give me a description on how you feel about this player. All right. I will make it NFL and NBA. All right.
You can't do NFL because I don't know nobody in NFL. But go ahead.
I don't know nobody in NBA anyway.
Right. So
I barely know people by names in NFL beyond Ben and Juju. That's about it. But go ahead.
Ready to go? Here we go.
I'm just kidding.
Russell Westbrook.
Trash.
You just want me to describe him?
Ball
How
hog.
do you feel about Russell Westbrook right now?
Oh, I love Russ. He still got the dog in him. I just hope he works on his shot in the off season. I guess the season already done started, so I hope his shot is better this year.
I think.
How do you feel about him going to Washington?
I'm fine with him going to Washington. I think him back with Scott Brooks is a good thing.
Okay. All right. What'd you say? Go ahead, Brett, real quick.
Russell Westbrook, trash. He is not a team player. And Dre, you said something about his shot.
Lies.
What shot? The guy can't hit a 3-pointer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's a career.
I didn't say he could. I said I hope his shot gets better. That's what I said.
Yeah, Sharon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he is a good team player. Yes, he is. If you ask his former teammates, they all love him. All that bull crap about Westbrook is nothing but media bullshit. There's nothing wrong with Russell Westbrook.
That's why KD got moved. That's why James Harden got moved, right?
Okay, don't get me started on James Harden. Trust me, it has nothing to do with Westbrook that James Harden got moved.
Dre, look in your inbox.
It did because James Harden was coming off the bench.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. One time.
One time for the one time?
One time, just out of nowhere. Or save it for the end of the show. That's
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
No, you're about to see. You're going to love this.
It sounds bad. But okay, go ahead. What's the next one, Dre?
It's going to be great. You're going to love it.
What's the next one, Dre?
All right. Paul Robinson is on too. What's up, Paul?
What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna name another person. Russell Wilson.
You want me to go or you want him to go?
I'm gonna start with you, Sharon, and then Paul.
Well, first of all, he's cute. Can I just say that?
I gotta call Sierra. That's not. You can't be talking to her.
Hey, can I say he's cute? Okay, I'm not a Seattle fan, but I am a Russell Wilson fan. I started out the season believing he was going to be MVP. He had a series of a few bad games, but I still believe he's in the running, and he could very well come out the NFC.
Paul Robinson.
1 second, I gotta go down my Russell Wilson man cave real quick.
Oh no, is he a fan?
Oh yeah.
Is he a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my let's see. Let's start with the camel.
Cave.
Oh hell yeah. I got Griffey autograph. I got Sean Kemp up there. Got
you're a Seattle fan to the core, huh?
Yeah, I got Walter Payton right there.
Oh, that's nice.
I got Nolan Ryan and Mark McGuire.
I don't care about them.
Then Russell Wilson autograph. Helmet.
Oh, that's dope.
Camo. And then, of course, we got Mike Tyson over here. I don't know if you see that.
Mike.
Yeah.
Iron Mike.
Yeah, that's the Mike I like right there.
And then, of course, Golden Tate over here. Catching a one-hand catch. I met him. And then I got the football.
I played catch with him.
Still put up here.
Wait a minute, y'all. What's your address? Where you live at?
You see this one here?
You
guys gotta recognize these autographs. You gotta recognize who that is.
I know who that is. That's Jerry Rice.
Who's that?
Rice.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
And who's that?
I can't see you.
Was that Not is that Troy
It's
Aikman or
all-
no?
No, that's Steve Young.
Steve Young?
Young,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I got the game
Oh,
ball
but
from
you a
Russell
Seattle
Wilson.
fan? That looks like all San
Yeah.
Fran autographs to me, boy.
Hey, I collect Hall of Famers and I collect Seahawks. You can't go wrong with either. So yeah, here's Russell Wilson game ball. Game over
That's
in Hanson.
cool.
This
That's
is
cool.
from Russell Wilson's first football game. I was at
Oh,
the
that's
game
cool.
at the opening day, and he was a rookie in 2012, and he handed me the ball.
Are you
Oh,
serious, bro?
Yeah, I was in my military uniform, and he walked up, and
Oh,
I
thank
did
you
the
for your service.
yeah.
well, thank
I
you
did the
for your
honor guard.
service, man.
I even have the camo Seahawk hat.
What branch of service?
I was Army, but I just had to show you. You talk about Russell Wilson. I have to show you stuff.
I
Show
asked
you
you for
that real
your
quick.
address, man. I'm gonna have to send some people to come see you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like let me get your address
I'm
so I
over
can
here.
send you a
Plus you got a
Christmas
Joe Montana ball.
1408 West Cora Court, Spokane,
Joe
Washington,
Montana, Steve Young, and Jerry
99205.
Rice.
I mean, you got a Joe
And
Montana
then,
ball, man.
and
I'll
then
come get that ball.
this is the shadow box of military awards.
Awesome.
But other than that, Russell Wilson.
Hey, how much you want for that food?
That's a keepsake there. But yeah, Russell Wilson's been kind of off and on. You know, when he has to try to do too much, he throws interceptions. It's because he didn't have the running game going. Now he has the option. Now he's got his running backs healthy, and Seattle's dangerous.
Got Josh back.
Yeah.
Activated.
Yeah, he's got 37 touchdowns this year. He's just behind Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick Mahomes is right there with him in touchdown passes. Josh Allen's up there too. So out of the top three, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, I think Josh Allen's probably better at not turning the ball over.
Yeah,
and he's more productive, but Russell Wilson just fourth quarter magic, man. That's like to say about him. He likes the close ball games. He likes the close ball games.
He's got a great 2-minute drill. He does.
Yeah, he's good at scrambling. But
great quarterbacks, Josh Allen has got the worst running game.
Yeah, well, hey, when you know your options and you can read the defense, you can read that defense as soon as you line up, and you know, hey, I'm gonna go shotgun off a center. You know,
yeah, but
he knows
you imagine Buffalo with a lethal running game right now.
If you had Marshawn Lynch and he never left, you would have had a Super Bowl like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
but what I say they got to make the call for, guys. What I've been saying.
But Marshawn Lynch, he comes back a couple of years, and he says, you know, what did he say?
He wants to play for a contender.
You got to take care of your chicken. You got to take care of your chicken because your chicken will take care of you.
They can put him. They can activate him right now. He can make.
Marshawn Lynch came out and said if he's fielding calls, fielding calls, but it has to be for a contender. Now there's 3 teams that need running backs right now: the Chiefs, the Steelers, and the Bills.
I was gonna say, yep, the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. All of them are contenders, are they not?
They are
definitely the Chiefs.
If he went to Pittsburgh, I'd be pissed. If he went over to
Pittsburgh would be tough. You know,
I would love it. I would love it.
Connor's hurt all the time.
Miami.
Yeah, you got Connor hurt all the time.
Yeah, they went out and got that.
He cannot stay healthy. He cannot stay healthy.
Chiefs just
Miles Gaskin.
Gaskin.
That guy played for UW out here in Seattle and the University of Washington. He was pretty good, man. He looked pretty good this year. But he's a small back. Andre? He's a small back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's unfortunate he got the COVID the last couple of weeks because he was doing.
Yeah.
He was doing.
This guy right here is next. I just wanted to say.
Oh my gosh, man!
There it is.
That's what
we were talking about.
Hey, man, don't talk about my quarterback like that, man.
I saw this video. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
That was from 2008, bro.
It looks like he was with NSYNC. He was with NSYNC or somebody. Backstreet Boys out.
I mean, I thought I was tripping. I thought, I thought
Him and his brother is in it, man.
I thought my medication had gotten the best of me.
Paul, did you see this video?
Actually, closed my browser,
I'm watching
opened
it,
it back
man.
up.
I didn't know he was in in a boy band.
Yeah, he's in a boy band, man. Look
It
at
was
him.
I'm like, what is this? This is some weird psychedelic crap.
Hey, what was that boy band called? The Los Angeles Raiders?
That's why they put Mariota in, because he wasn't dancing like this.
He looks like a fake Kevin
All right,
Federline.
well, Andre, you want to know what I think about him?
Go ahead, Sharon. Tell me what you think.
He beat the Chiefs. I mean,
He's not that bad, man.
You know, why do everybody say
Tim
that?
Tebow's got a
He beat
playoff
the
win. What's your
Chiefs.
point?
I'm just like, it was one doggone game. He beat the Chiefs, okay,
Or
but
did the Chiefs beat themselves that game?
that game, right?
Let's really
And
talk about it.
I'm not excited about him. He doesn't excite me at all.
That
He's
car,
he's wildly
he's not cute.
inconsistent.
listen,
He's just wildly inconsistent.
let me tell you
and
something
not
about that car.
confident.
That car right there is going to the junkyard, all right? That car is done.
He's wildly inconsistent.
Done.
And
They
he's
should have
inaccurate.
lost all their games this year and got Trevor Lawrence.
I tell you what.
Who's got more playoff wins, Carr or Tim Tebow?
Tim Tebow, man.
Timmy
Tim
T.
Tebow's coming back, man.
All right, I got an idea on how I feel about EECU.
Bro,
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's a credit union.
All that matters. That is all.
Oh, it's
that
the credit union? Oh,
yeah,
my
they did
God.
a commercial for a credit union.
Oh, my goodness.
You can get paid for that one.
He's got to try to keep up with Mahomes and Rodgers. That's what he was trying to do.
That's how I feel about that. What the hell is a EECU? What is that exactly? What does that
credit
even mean?
union,
He
man.
said it's a credit union. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's the credit union? Well, guess
Yeah,
what?
he
They
did
need
a commercial for a credit union. A
Well, they
local
need to
credit
give me
union.
some. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, yeah.
You got to give back to the community, bro.
You don't
Get back
see
to
him
the
out
community.
with Jake.
You know what?
You don't see him doing commercials with Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
You don't see
Nah,
him
it's
with
all
that,
good,
like,
Paul.
Aaron
Paul,
Rodgers
you know what?
and-
I'm not going to talk about
what?
them Jake from State
It's okay
Farm.
because everybody that goes to Vegas usually is up for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award because of all the community work that they go in there and do against the Raiders.
That's
All
why he
I'm gonna
goes by
say-
EECU. Everybody except Carr is unpredictable.
Well,
Right.
Hey,
I'm gonna say
Josh
is
Jacobs, man.
he's
I would
unreliable.
hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs every
That's
single
true.
play if I was
Right.
the Raiders.
Agreed.
If I was the
Totally
quarterback, I would
He's
hand it off to Josh
unreliable.
Jacobs, because he's reliable. He doesn't fumble the ball, and he runs people over. I mean,
Yeah.
What do you mean he don't fumble the ball?
Josh Jacobs don't fumble the ball as much as
James Conner?
Yeah.
Like James
No,
Conner?
no.
James Conner, Kareem Hunt fumbled the ball a lot more, before he got.
Yeah.
He's doing better
Yeah,
now.
Jacobs only has like 2 fumbles the whole year.
This year.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
He only has 2 fumbles.
Next.
Next.
That's Jacob. He's got 3.